Buddy, it's 112, man. It's 112. Are you there?
It's 112. Is it episode 112?
Yeah, it's 112. We
Well,
made
you
it.
gotta love it. I moved, buddy. Let's
Yeah.
go. Out of your Falcon mind.
And welcome in to episode 112 of Out of Your Falcon Mind, Atlanta Falcons fan cast. My name is John, your host, as always, joined by my newly relocated partner, Mr. Michael Cottrell. Buddy, what's up?
I'm glad to be alive, buddy. Glad to be back in the building. Out of your Falcon mind. I haven't been on the show in 2 weeks, so I'm happy to be here, man. Very excited.
Well, you were technically on the show.
Huh?
You were technically on the show last time.
I was technically on the show. I had to pop in from the pool 2 weeks ago, but I'm loving to be back, man. I feel great. And me and John got new backgrounds. I'm loving it, buddy. I'm loving it.
Look at that. So, yeah, I got another thing from we got to get a sponsor from Hex Head at some point, dude. We got to. I got the guy over here. I got the new one over here. I got to get the lights around it. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got probably can't. But I got Maddie and Vic. And
I seen that was Maddie.
And a tiny Maddie and then a tiny Julio right next to Matt. So, yeah, we're good.
2 Maddies. So. 3 Maddies. I love it.
Is it? No, 2.
No, but I'm
two.
Look. But
I got
yeah,
one.
We got 3 Maddies on the show. Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah, man. So coming to y'all tonight, as always, on our channel and on the Variety Sports Network. Make sure you check out Variety Sports. A lot of good shows. I've been on 7th inning stretch quite a few bit recently, talking baseball on there, talking Braves, man. Phenomenal season. The Braves are having fun to watch. We have our newly scheduled time for now, 7:30 on Wednesdays. We did a poll and on Twitter just to kind of see what was the best time that most folks could catch us live that wanted to catch us live. And it was like literally a dead even between 7 and 8. And then like a lot of people just said that they didn't care. So we just said, all right, we'll cut it in half and make it 7:30. And hopefully that works out for most folks. If you don't, you can always catch replay. That's for the off season. So when we get to, and also, we've got with some other content creators are trying not to schedule the same time as everybody else. Cause I know a lot of the people that watch our show, watch Pound for Pound, watch One Time for the Fan, watch Mad Mike, Matt Smitty, Berto, all those guys. So we want to try to make it to where if you want to watch each show individually, you can. Mm-hmm. So inevitably we're going to have some overlap. It's just going to happen. There's so many shows that's going to happen, but it's cool. But for now, we'll be on Wednesdays at 7:30 when the season starts. It's going to depend on my kids' baseball practice schedule, but we're going to try to keep the pregame or the preview show for the coming game on Wednesdays. If we need to move it to Thursdays, we will. It's not a big deal. And then we'll have the recap show either Sunday or Monday. And then we'll just kind of see how that goes. But for right now, 7:30 on Wednesdays. And if we have to change it up, because our schedules are crazy, man. I don't know about you, freaking. I know you've been. Well, actually, let's just start with the move. You just moved, so how'd that go? And we got a story about the move anyway. But go ahead.
So listen, man. I moved. It was the move from hell. Like whatever you can think went wrong with the move, went wrong with the move. Number one, the week that you move, you strapped for cash. It costs a lot to move. Well, what if I told you my car messed up and had to go in the shop? They talking about $1,200. Then my TV just cut off. My TV just died when I was moving. So, and I'm gonna tell you something. My strip pole wouldn't come down. We did hours. When I tell you, I was almost in tears. I had to leave that shit.
You had to leave it.
I had to leave. It wouldn't come. Man,
I hope.
I called somebody in to do it. They couldn't get it. So what we think happened was they installed new flooring. You remember that when they put the floor? They had to take my strip pole down to do that. And when they put it up, they fucked it up. Like they put a piece that was on the bottom on the top, and that makes it like you can't even access the point that would take it down anymore. It was nothing I could do. $600 down the drain. I was almost in tears, but I'm getting another one. If you think I'm not getting another one, you out your Falcon mind. So that was that. And then I moved, try to switch my cell phone service when I moved. And that was a week ago. I still don't have a cell phone. So that was a week ago. So I've been dealing with all type of, is it unlocked? Is it locked? the buyout program, all type of dumb shit. So I haven't had a phone in a week. And then I moved in, man. It was all type of shit with the move. When I got here, the people said that I had to come up with a cashier's check. So I had to run to the bank and get a cash. It was just a whole lot, but I'm proud to say my ass is in the seat. And I worried a lot of people. I'm sorry, Berto. I'm sorry, Johnny Yates, and I'm sorry, Mon. People thought I was dead or in jail or in the trunk. I apologize, okay? I wasn't answering the phone. I didn't have a phone to answer. So people was calling my phone, and my mom, bless her heart, I love my mom. If I'm missing for 2 days, 3 days, she called John. My mom called John and was like, where's Michael? And everybody was panicking because everybody thought I was in trouble again or dead. And I'm proud to say neither one happened. I'm loving my new apartment. I'm in Canton, Georgia, which is beautiful, by the way. Absolutely loving it, man.
Yeah. So on the phone thing, I texted you like on Thursday when you were moving, and I knew you were going to be busy, but it was work related, not this, but our other work related. So I texted you something. I was like, hey, just get to me whenever, not a big deal. And then didn't hear back from you. That wasn't totally surprised. I figured I'd hear back on Friday.
Yeah.
Didn't hear anything back. So I texted late Friday. Didn't look to see if it went through. I just sent the text.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, we ain't worry about it. Let's see how the move went, And then Saturday, I was like, shit, he still hasn't responded yet. So I called, and it, I'm like, oh shit, And then so I looked, the text not delivered, and then me and Berto were texting. I'm like, yeah, man, Mike's not answering. And he's like, shit, let me call. So he called, same thing. Your mom, then talking with your mom, she's like, I don't know where. And so we're all fucking like shit, like because the last time this happened, not a good situation.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah,
it was a bad situation. So I was thinking like, oh shit, what happened this time? So, dude, you got back to email me on, was it Sunday?
Yeah, maybe Sunday,
I think.
Yeah.
So I got an email Sunday night, I think, and I was like, "Oh, thank God!" Because, dude, I was about 2 minutes away from like searching. Okay, he said it was 30 minutes away from me. I'm gonna search every apartment complex in Canton that's 30 minutes from me. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna look for him and see if I can. Yeah, we were happy to hear that you were.
I worried a lot of people. Like a lot of people was really scared for me because they thought it was a bad situation, but it wasn't a bad situation. I just had no phone, which I still don't have, but I should have one tomorrow.
Yeah, so we've been basically Mike and I've been communicating by email for the entire week, just email me at night, I email him in the morning, and then
that's
about it. So it's been fun, but yeah, man. Anyway, glad you're back, man.
Happy to be back, though, buddy. I'm loving it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So we again, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are very close to 700. I think we're at 677 or something like that.
Ooh.
So make sure y'all get us to 700. We're going to give away a T-shirt. It's kind of like the
black
one
one. I got mine on. I'm getting that. Yeah.
The black with the outline's great. We got red too. But any shirt that you want, it's on the site there. It's bonfire.com/out of your Falcon mind. You can go there. We're going to give it away to a subscriber. So I'll just pick a random subscriber. We'll go through that whenever we hit 700 and give away a shirt there. And then we'll just keep on going. A couple of things have changed. I think we're super chat eligible now.
Yes,
which is cool. So, so I don't know, if anybody wants to support the show and do a super chat, feel free. I'm sure y'all have been in with on other shows, and you see the super chat pop up. Low does his little song and everything like that. So
Big Low.
Yeah, so we'll have that going on, and then also on Spotify for podcasters, for those that listen to the show. If y'all want to go y'all can go to the website, and it's just you click on a button, and it's basically just says support the show, and you can choose to support the show that way. So two cool things we unlocked. 2 birthdays today. Smitty,
you gotta love these guys,
and Damsky.
Smitty and Damsky. Happy birthday, fellas! You better be drunk by now.
Yeah, I think. I don't know about Damsky. He's probably got some football, something going on. Smitty may be turned up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's had a couple of shows this week, so you never know. And then a new partner for Variety Sports Network is Old Humble Distillery, which I am very happy about because I'm going to buy a bottle or 2 of this bourbon and see how it is. But it's I'll have the link in the description of the video. I think it's free shipping. If you buy 1, maybe 2 bottles, I have to double check on it. But either way, pretty cool new partnership there with them. And of course, if you guys are listening on Spotify or iTunes, drop us a 5-star review. We would love that. And if you write us anything on iTunes, we will shout you out on the show. Let me see if I covered all the stuff we need to cover before we get going here. It looks like it. Let's jump in the chat. Speak of the devil, 95.
Birdo! I'm alive, buddy. I'm not curled up in the trunk like fried shrimp, buddy. I didn't get kidnapped. I'm not buried in the desert, buddy. The boys are back. You're damn right. Out of your Falcon mind. Let's go. Kenny, what's up, man? Hey, it was a lot, Kenny, but I'm proud to say I'm back in action, man. I'm loving my new place. I'm loving it.
That's right, man. Matthew, man. Good to see you, brother.
Matt.
Jordan, what's going on?
Jordan, what's up?
Miss you too, buddy.
Boys are back.
We're all doing great, man. Edward, what's going on, man? Jamal, what's happening? Man, let me see. Sorry, what? Yeah.
Where the players do. Yeah, you're damn right.
What's going on?
Pound for pound.
Hey, is this JR or is this Jonathan? Either way, welcome, guys. Hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah,
love those boys.
Love it, man. Yeah, make sure y'all check out Pound for Pound, man. They kill it every week.
Dog,
dude.
You know I'm getting a new and listen, I'm going back tomorrow to try to get it. I don't care. I gotta get that back.
I mean, if somebody takes the apartment, then hopefully they're going to utilize that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You should go there. You should go visit and just be like, hey, look, this used to be mine.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to.
Hey, I'm going to have a dance. Can you just go in your bedroom for a minute? I got to go get that.
Or just make sure that you use it appropriately. Like, can I call you a dancer? Like, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jordan, what's up, man? It's my prized possession. I need that back.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mom. She said he wondered why I have gray hair. I'm sorry for stressing you, Mom. I love you, though. I couldn't help it. Wallace, what's up?
Wallace, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yes, sir. We are definitely going. We got to pick the days here. We'll be there. JR, what's up, man?
My man.
Mactown, what's going on, man?
Mactown.
All right. So in the few weeks that we were gone, we did miss a few things that came up. First of all, give for the Falcons Twitter out there, I mean, give yourselves a pat on the back or a clap or whatever you want to do, because NFL yesterday Twitter account posted they posted something. They said, "Frick it, let's post it. Like, we'll post the whole game." It just happened to be the 2016 Super Bowl.
Oh wow!
They just chose that game to post.
Oh wow!
So Falcons Twitter, as you can imagine, went kind of crazy and quoted them, replied to them. A lot of people blocked them, which is another good, hours later, that tweet was gone. They took it down.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So it was just like, I mean, I don't know what they expected the reaction to be. I mean, but
why do you think they done that? Like, why did they do that? Like,
I don't know, other than they just don't like Atlanta. But I mean, like, I have no idea. But they they put that game up there, and like I said, it was almost immediate. Like, everybody was tweeting at them. And I mean, I just put that I had no recollection of that game. I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And then, so I mean, that was that. But yeah, so that was it was funny, man. It was funny to see, like, we bitch and argue about a lot of things on Twitter within the Falcons community, but we got together on that one, damn it.
Yes,
and
we agreed on one thing finally.
They took that thing down, man. It was amazing. Hey, look at this. Our first super sticker.
Mom, see, that's why I love Birdo, man. That's my guy. You gotta love him. Thanks, Birdo.
Appreciate you, brother. What's
I don't even know
Atlanta
how to
supporter,
do that,
man?
so y'all can't. I don't super. It's way over my head.
It's new to us too, buddy. What's going on, Atlanta supporter? Good to see you, man.
What's
it
up?
was insane, man. It was, of all the games, so they got to pick. That's one they're going to put on there. That's fine though.
But man, they hate.
JR said bullying works.
It does. It does.
Damn right, man. Damn right. And then another thing that was cool, man. Dan Orlovsky put up a video. If y'all watch him on Twitter, actually kind of pointing out like good things about Desmond, like what he does really well. Like, it was a well done video, and I was like, oh wow, somebody's not dogging him for once. So hey, that was cool. Found out that CBS Sports thinks that Arthur can't coach worth a damn because they ranked him 29th out of all the coaches in the league. So not a huge shock,
us, man.
No, CBS Sports, I'm beginning to think, like, especially during this time of year, like I'm not even sure they have their actual writers writing. Like, they just be like, I mean, like, they might just have somebody come off the street and be like, hey, can you write an article for us? Because we'll pay you like $100. And because the shit they come up with, man, I don't even like. I get, and you read it, yeah, okay, 2 years of 7-10, nothing's been proven yet. I get all that, but it was, dude. I was watching Mad Mike on Monday, the Cooler Talk show.
Mm-hmm.
And CBS has they went. It was hilarious. CBS Sports, of course, had put out their 6 tiers of quarterbacks.
Okay.
6 tiers. I'm not even going to go through it. Y'all can just go watch it. But it was, dude, like 6 tiers. What the hell?
And I just feel like when the media gets hold of Atlanta, I think they use it for like, they have to be salacious. Like they don't look at it in terms of, I want to write a real article. I think they use us as a joke, as ooh, I can stir something up, or say it's Desmond Ridder, or how they didn't get Lamar, how they not taking it seriously, how they did Matt Ryan. How the coach can't coach. It's just always something negative. It's like you don't see nothing good happening over here, and that's disingenuous. Because if you blind Stevie Wonder could see something good happening over here.
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everything that's going on, you'd think, man. Like that was.
But it's cool because we gonna shock the world this year. I promise y'all, we gonna blow everybody's mind, and they all going jump. I was getting ready to say something too street for the podcast, but. They all gonna jump the fence and they gonna get on our side. I can tell you. I forgot where I was for a second.
Well, you are on our show, so you can kind of.
Hey, Berto, we love you too, man. Like, honest to God, like we love you to death. Buddy.
Hey, JR, dude.
Hey, JR. See, that's Buddha
Appreciate you
for that shit. JR, super chat. We love you, man.
Yeah, dude. It doesn't make any sense at all, but hey, it's good. We're kind of used to it, you know. And I mean, all like you said before, dude. I think you said on a few shows ago, just gotta get on the field and prove it now. That's all it is.
Yeah,
like once you go on the field and get some wins and then they'll shut the hell up. Well, they might shut the hell up. I don't know. Then Bleacher Report had an article about should the Falcons tank for Caleb Williams this year? Like that was out there too. I'm like, what the? Have y'all not watched a thing of what's been going on?
For what we did in off
Nothing.
Season. That we made all the moves. And you talking
$90 million to tank?
Yep.
Come on, man. Like, especially Arthur Smith and the crew he has. And like I said, man, y'all, when you're scrolling through stuff to view this summer, just know, man, like a lot of this stuff is going to be like, these guys are just, they got nothing to do. They got nothing to write about. They're just going to be like, hey, let's just throw some shit at the wall. Let's see if somebody will click on it. And that's all they're trying to do, because that makes literally no sense whatsoever, man. Like, I don't even get it, man. Atlanta supporters said, go ahead.
Okay, Atlanta supporter said, I'm getting to think it's rigged to make Atlanta look stupid. I fully agree. But I'm 10 toes down with the Atlanta Falcons. To this day, we will win multiple Super Bowls. You're damn right. Hey, man, I'm going to be honest. I admire our fan base, like our real fans, because sometimes if you're like easily influenced, then you wouldn't be an Atlanta fan. It would be swayed out of that. And so, because everybody going to tell you that you're stupid. If you watch the 10 stages of Out of Your Falcon Mind, I believe it was 2 or 3 when it said, how you getting clowned for your choice. As soon as you say that, everybody come to be like, oh, you stupid. Y'all don't never win. How they did Michael Vick. It's always a joke. Or the Super Bowl 20-3. It's going to be ridiculed. But that'll make it even more sweet when we win the fucking Super Bowl. I guarantee you. So just stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Dude,
we will be there. Trust me.
And on Twitter, man, I've got so many bookmarks. I got receipts out the ass right now, man.
And I want y'all to do screenshots, please. Because that's what we're going to have a lot of fun with all those screenshots and bookmarks. Because people will be like, man, I've been down from day one, like rise up. I ain't heard none of that shit. And ain't no rise up with me. It ain't no, if you done that, it'll never use, I'm not switching with you. I ain't having no conversation for you unless it's a negative one. That's the only time you hear me be negative. I'm going to drag their ass for doing what they did. Don't diss my team and come back. When you jump the fence, you stay over there.
Yep. 100%, man.
Wallace said, which is, man, I love Wallace. Shout out to Wallace, man. Wallace said, which is crazy because they have 2 new rookie. Yeah, they have 2 new rookie head coaches ranked higher than Arthur Smith. I'm thinking 29th. Okay, I don't care if he's not impressive. Man, like I can think of some worse ones offhand. So I'm like,
it's cool, just. Yeah, no, like I said, it's nothing that's shocking to anyone.
Yeah, 31 other teams that didn't win that Super Bowl. Yep.
100%, man. That's sports. We're going to shock everyone with Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. Hawks could be interesting too, man. Yeah. It could be. And JR says Smith. Yeah, Smith is not tanking. You're right. No. I mean, he's hell no. Like not even in his that's not even a possibility. Lyric's mom, what's going on, Kiara?
Lyric's mom.
Make sure y'all check her out. And all the other guys on One Time for the Fan on Sundays. And
the Falcons been catching strays all week outside of Grady going to Good Morning Football. The media has been terrible. I wish I could have saw that. I wish I could have saw that.
That's a perfect
segue. Please tell me that my man went sharp.
Oh, dude, he's always sharp.
I would have loved to see you.
That's a perfect segue because I was going to talk about that next. So he went on to Good Morning Football and talked about. They asked him about Desmond, and they said they asked him, like, what's one word you could use to describe him? He said confident, and which is great. But Grady put that post out on Instagram not too long ago too. That it was like just Desmond like at training camp coming out or at the OTAs or whatever it was, and he just put, I think it was Just Watch or something like that. Mm-hmm. And so like he's already kind of seeing, and what's going on. But he told him he said, look, he added some weight in the off season. He's put in the work. He won for 4 years at Cincinnati. He's already a leader. He walked in a leader. Mm-hmm. Like he's just been. That's just who he is. So now he's just got to put it together, man. And I've seen some other guys on Twitter put together some video reels, and actually not just Orlovsky, but other guys, and talk about like, oh wow, he can actually throw on the run, and he's actually pretty accurate with it, and like just kind of like stuff we've been talking about now for months, but it just takes a while for everybody else to kind of catch on. But it was cool seeing him on there. I got to interrupt.
Speaking of video reels, Johnny Yates. Who knew he had the skill to make video reels, man? John put together a few fire. I hope y'all seen him. 2 fire reels that he sent me. I just thought it was epic, buddy. He had music behind. I don't even know how to do. John is trying to kill me, man. But I'm gonna catch up. I've been moving, but I'm gonna catch up, buddy. I love them. If y'all haven't seen those, please go check them out because they was epic. They was absolutely epic.
That's why I let you do.
That just went along with it was epic.
Yeah, it was I did a Desmond Ritter reel, but I used if y'all are familiar with Rage Against the Machine, I used the song Testify, and it's just I don't care what music you like. If Testify don't get you hyped, then nothing will, because that song just gets you going. So, but anyway,
it was a song when I was in high school. It was called Bulls on Parade.
That's them. Yeah,
that shit used to make me want to slam somebody's head in the locker.
Same band. Yeah, man, same band. But so. Either way, it was cool seeing Grady on there. Like he's starting to do more of those things now because he's becoming if he wasn't before, he is now kind of becoming the face of at least the defense for sure. One of the faces on our team. So that's just something that awesome for us because it's good to see him kind of get some recognition after being not put in the top 10 of defensive tackles pass rush list. And I get it. I get it on the sack number because it's based on sack numbers. I get it. Mm-hmm. That's if those numbers go up, he'll squeeze in there. But the people that are fans and the people that have watched Grady, they know he's a top 10 pass rusher. Mm-hmm. He can't do it by himself. He can't go through double team and triple teams every year by himself. Mm-hmm. So that's what we all hope to see. The changes this year when he's got Onyemata and Bud Dupree and Calais Campbell and more other guys that can actually occupy dudes, So
a lot of stuff with us is there's not anything that we could say to convince anybody at this point. I think they think we're a joke no matter who we went out and got in free agency, no matter what, because that Grady thing was just disrespectful. It was just disrespectful. He's not even in top 10, not top 5, but not even in top 10. That's crazy. But I think now, like John just said, man, now it's no more talking. It's not anything that we could say to rah everybody because people just don't believe us. It could be the great man. If we got Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, and anybody that rah speech, it still wouldn't work. It would be it's time to play, and we got to do it starting in preseason and starting out the gate. Like we can't even start off slow, but we won't. I'm so amped because I'm like, it's like when people just. It's like everybody talking shit about you is the position I like to be in because it get me going. Well, it just gets me going. I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly right. And Atlanta Sports said they want us to have a great QB like Tom Brady or something different than Desmond Ritter. I'm 10 toes in with my QB.
Damn right.
Yeah, man. And so on that point, there's the QB has become like a the guys like Pat Mahomes and Burrow and stuff like that have created like this aura around the QB that you have to have that kind of QB to be successful, and you don't really. You can have a guy that we've talked about it on this show before, and the whole game manager thing that keeps getting thrown around with Desmond, like, oh, he's just a game manager, and that's like it's something derogatory. It's not really, because that's his main job is to manage the game as he's balls in his hands every snap. So it's up to him to manage the game correctly, whether that's handing it off, making the right reads, whatever. Every quarterback is a game manager to an extent. It's just a matter of how they play the game. And so, like we said before, as many guys that we surrounded Desmond with, like, I mean, dude, he was making McCole Pruitt look like a damn Pro Bowl tight end.
Yeah.
Imagine what he's going to do with an actual Pro Bowl tight end, and not to mention the other guys. I mean, so.
And I don't like that because that is what he was asked to do last year. He wasn't, he didn't come, he came in as a backup for a few games. Like, what did you thought he was just going to take over the team and throw for 600 yards a game? Like, that's ridiculous. That's what a rookie would do if he was brought in because the quarterback walked off. He would be a game manager, like any rookie would be in that situation. So it's not an insult, but throw all the insults you want. I say talk all the shit you want for the next 2 months.
Yeah,
you got 50 more days to do it, and then I'm on your ass. So
that's why we called this. That's why we called this episode all about the mindset, because for two guys, it's if you're going to talk shit about this entire offseason, Desmond, which by the way, Grady said in that on Good Morning, or I said on one of the interviews on the podcast, I can't remember which one it was, they're running together now, but he said that Desmond's heard all the negativity and all the talk around it. And Desmond even alluded to that too earlier in the season when they did an interview. He's like, yeah, I got a TV, I see it, I hear it, but Desmond and Arthur, and you can just throw Nielsen on there because he just looks like that type of dude. Like, if you're going to talk shit about somebody, they're going to use that in the most positive way.
Yep.
Like, they're going to store that shit up and they're going to just let it go on the field, and he's going to, it's going to just create a damn, not a chip, but a boulder on their shoulder that they're going to want to go out there and prove everybody wrong. And not to the point where they're just like, I don't expect Desmond to go out there and think he's Pat Mahomes all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I think he's smart enough and mature enough that he's going to stay within his game and do what he's supposed to do. Like Arthur told him last year, hey, just don't lose us the game. Don't throw us out of the game, whatever. So that's what he did, so it'll be interesting,
we're about to have the biggest shit talking session there, because when we do good, we will have all the leverage to talk shit because we stay down when everybody was clowning us. So I'm enjoying the position we're in.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it, and to be honest with you, like if it's
I do too.
Because
Michael Jordan had, I don't know if y'all seen The Last Dance, but that's me. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you get to talk shit, it do something. It's like, man, if I was going to score 10, now I'm going to score 30 just because you did everything you did. And I'm just waiting on a few people. I got a few people lined up on Twitter just for when we start winning. I got something for you. I didn't appreciate what you said. I really took it personal, even though I shouldn't. I'm not on the team. I take it like I'm on the team. I take this shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not being funny. I don't watch another sport. I don't have another team. When football go off, I don't know what's happening. I don't know who in the finals in like basketball until they playing. And then I still don't watch it. I just hear what happened. I don't watch golf, baseball, nothing else. My one sport is the football, and I love the Atlanta Falcons. So I take shit personal, even though you shouldn't. I'm not on the team. I'm not getting a paycheck, but I take it very personal. So I'm on your ass when we start winning. My man Wallace said if this was another team that made all these moves in free agency and the draft, they would have them at least make the playoffs. Yes, I agree.
They probably would have had an ESPN special about it by now.
Yes. Yep.
Interviewing the coach and the head, the GM and all that stuff.
Jordan say at some point for these analysts, silence is the best option. Yes.
Yeah, but they don't know how to do that. They do not know how to do that, man.
Let's do a blank article. Nothing. Jamal says I can't count how many times my friends told me I might as well pick another team. Go watch the 10 stages of being a Falcon fan. It's on it. Same thing. The Atlanta supporter said, I keep saying we're going to win multiple Super Bowls forever. That's my new slogan. I'm going to tell you why I love this dude. I don't know who this is.
No. I'm pretty sure this is you. You have like another YouTube account. This is what you're just like.
I'm not being funny. I was just about to say, whoever this dude is, it's like I'm tweeting it, and he got Tupac with an Atlanta Falcons shirt on. I mean, look at the photo.
That's great.
Man, I love this dude. Whoever you are, man, we need to know your name.
Dirty Chase, Fanatics. What's going on, brother?
What up?
He said, what's good? My boy is currently watching quarterbacks. I can't wait to start it on Netflix. And man, I must say, Mariota lost us a lot of games. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But yeah.
Just like him as a person.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out Chase on Dirty Fanatics United as well. And he's also one of the hosts on One Time for the Fan.
Man,
but he started, yeah, man. And Wallace said, Mr. Blank would get a find and lose draft picks if we tanked with the talent we have now, which makes it, 100%. Yeah, I mean, ridiculous. And Leonard Supporter said, I think Grady Jarrett will get more sacks with help. Without a doubt.
You think? Oh, I know. Like, it's nothing. I mean, Nick Foles had a ring. Yeah.
Dude, Nick Foles, Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer.
Yeah. Trent Dilfer. Never forget it.
I mean, these are guys that don't, like I said, just don't mess up.
Oh, man. Let me tell you what I did you want to say. And I'm glad I thought of it. We had a podcast a while back where I remember saying the greatest, the dude I thought, the quarterback I was wrong about, but that I saw play and just his arm alone, I said, this dude is going to be the greatest thing. He passed away. He died. I think it was it Ryan Mallett or something?
Yes.
Yeah. That was the dude. When I saw him play, it was bombs away. I've never seen. To me, the arm was so impressive, but it just never turned out. But he passed away. So shout out to him. Rest in peace. I mean, I know he didn't excel like we thought he was, but I used to enjoy watching that man play so much because I've never seen a person's arm after I was really more impressed, like bombs away with. It was the man had a cannon, and I didn't hear the story about how he died. I don't even care. I just want to say rest in peace to that dude because he brought a lot of excitement to my life. So shout out.
I'm 99% sure he got caught in a riptide and drowned.
Oh yeah, damn yeah.
In Florida, yeah. Riptides are dangerous, folks. Y'all be careful of that stuff.
Man, I thought he was going to be like Joe Montana. I thought he was it. I thought he was going to be it. It just didn't turn out. So I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like I said, we talked about the quarterbacks before. You can never tell. And
you never know.
And he's, never know. I mean, and Dez is obviously fighting against the odds because he is a third round quarterback. Mm-hmm. I mean,
but Russell Wilson,
you could, but devil's advocate, like who else?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like that's the only.
Yeah, right. Yeah, who else?
You know what I mean? So I mean, like, because we went through it. We went through the last 12 years of quarterbacks, and there's only less than a handful. You can count on one hand.
How many late round quarterbacks? And I really would like to say this, and it's no diss to Desmond. I'm riding with Desmond. I'm going with Desmond. I think he's mobile. I think he'll be good. Because he seemed to have that Kobe in his mind, and that'll take you so far.
He does.
But man, if he go down, a backup quarterback is my man. I'll be so excited to see him get. I want that jersey. I'll get his jersey before I get Desmond, and that's no diss to Desmond. I love him, but that's my man. He was my biggest free agent. Like, oh my God, and like Clark Phillips. I cannot wait for these things, man. And I agree with whoever just said that. Oh my man, if this would have been any other team who done all this, it would have been a whole thing like, oh, are they preparing for the Super Bowl? Are they preparing for a run? So to say that the coach can't coach, Grady ain't in the top 10, and we still suck, it's like, damn, what can we do?
Yeah. I mean,
we would have to have Jesus at like the second wide receiver, and they would still say something. It meant Jesus himself could be over there.
He'd have to run a 4-1 or 4-2.
Yes, exactly.
If it was 4-4 or more, we would not get any. We wouldn't get any.
Yeah, Jesus can't high point the ball. Like it'll be something. It just will be something. So I just want y'all to stay calm, relax, and just know that our revenge is coming.
Yeah. I mean, it's the thing with Desmond. I mean, like the media doesn't like him because he's not a Vic. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He does not, he doesn't have Josh Allen cannon. Like he doesn't do anything like spectacular, but he does a lot of things like really good that we saw in college, and what we saw him improve all the 4 games that he played last year. So like we've said before, man, we got to see more of it, but I think every tool is there for him to be successful, along with surrounding him with talent to help him be successful. Because that's the part that gets overlooked so many times in the NFL is with high draft quarterback picks. A lot of times they're going to shitty teams. You know? I mean, they're going to bad teams, and they don't do well because they may not have a good O-line, they may not have a good running game, and the guys that the elite can excel with pretty much anything. But I mean, like they got to have a base around them, and that's one thing, the least that Desmond has, and that all along, when we were thinking that, they might have drafted Justin Fields back when they drafted Kyle Pitts, but they said, we wanted to have something built around before we drafted the quarterback. Okay. I see it now. I can kind of make sense now, because now we have something around them, and
I just want to shout out to my man Ev. It's one of my favorite people on Twitter. But that's what he always says. Like, if you're not Michael Vick here in Atlanta, if you're not oh my God, they throw you in the trash. If you Matt Ryan, I remember Matt Ryan, man, you know, every year y'all try to throw Matty in the trash. And I run to the dumpster and pull him out and throw him back on the field. But every year y'all tried to move on because he can't take off for 50 yards and he won't throw it 60 yards down the field. Y'all got to stop that, man.
Mm-hmm.
So my Atlanta supporter says, I mean, all the great QBs that are great was in Desmond Ridder position. Hold on. He says, I mean, all the great QBs that are great was in Desmond's Ridder position before they had the spotlight. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. So I'm like, we don't know, but you got to give him a chance to see.
Yeah, like I said, he's dude. I mean, all we can go on is what we've seen. That's all we can do. You know, we can't predict it, but I mean, we can go off what we know the guy has, all the intangibles, and what we've surrounded him with. I mean, like I said, I mean, I could almost go out there and not screw it up for the most part. You know, I don't have the arm to do it, but I could go out there and do a decent job.
Uncle Steve,
what's up, dude?
So he says, what's up, guys? Why am I just noticing Mike's mic changing colors? Time to change my prescription. I'm telling you, man, I've had this for a while, Uncle Steve. You got to stop. You done had a special brownie. I have this mic every single show. And yes,
man, make sure y'all check out Uncle Steve, man. Ridiculously good show on Monday. I think it was like down near 3. It was like a 3-hour show, man. It was. I think he beat us in our longest show.
Dope, Uncle Steve. Yeah, please go check out Uncle Steve.
James,
man. That's my boy. James, my man. That's my brother. Season right around. Hey, James, I can't wait to have you on, and we can't wait to be on, man. We go Chargers, man. I'm rooting. Y'all my second team now because of you, buddy.
This is Atlanta Falcons and West, buddy.
Yes.
Ark, what's going on, man?
Ark.
Larry's mom said, I want to watch the Netflix quarterback special, but I don't want to relive Mariota again. I may need crack after that. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to drink during it. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have to have.
I can't watch it. He really annoyed me, like, on a serious level. I felt like he cost us. I gotta finish.
Did you watch Florida Man on Netflix?
No,
dude, you gotta watch that. That's fun.
What is it about?
So this just to not give any credit. So this ex-cop got himself in some gambling debt to like a mob type of thing, but it's a comedy, but it's kind of action, kind of into too. So anyway, the mob's girlfriend like leaves and leaves him and goes to Florida. So he tells him, he's like, look, I'll go, but he's kind of like secretly got a thing for her. Yeah. So he's like, you go to Florida, you find her. He's like, our debt's cleared up. So she goes there, disappears. I don't know. I don't want to give it away, but dude, it's really damn funny. It's a mini series, but it's funny as hell.
And I'm gonna tell you something else that y'all gotta watch. Even though it's a movie. Quentin Tarantino, I will be his biggest fan to the day die. He make all my favorite movies. His Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite, but you gotta see Inglourious Bastards. It's one of the best movies you're ever gonna watch, man. It's an epic film. Like, you gotta watch it.
Oh, and we're watching Reacher on Prime.
Reacher?
Reacher. Yeah, okay. Did you ever see the Jack Reacher movies with Tom Cruise?
No.
All right. Well, it's based on that. It's just it's really damn good too. It's on Amazon Prime. Anyway, after we're done with that, we're going to start quarterbacks because I'm dying to see. I want to see him. I want to see what I want to know if they have the week that he quit. Like, I want to see what's going on there. What they had there. Yeah. But James said, young QB, you need a solid run game, and you have 2 solid running backs with Bijan and Tyler.
Yep.
Going to be fun to watch. 100%, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's going to be – I mean, the offensive line that we have, Bijan, Tyler, CP, Drake, which, by the way, I mean, Grady said Drake is who they asked him, are you looking for, to really, stand out or jump out this year? He said Drake London, which is – nice, because I mean, you saw some flashes last year, especially when Desmond got in there. Like, you could tell him and Desmond already had some nice rapport. So as soon as he got going, it was fun to watch. So yeah, I can't wait to see.
Man, I want to see if him and Kyle how their chemistry is when it starts. I just want to see that. I always say this. I'm gonna keep saying this. We don't even know what Kyle Pitts is yet. We never saw it. So I'm like, to having that where you can't double him, now that's gonna be same with Grady. Now it's no more doubling Grady and no more doubling Kyle. But y'all ain't gonna rank us higher than that. Okay.
Oh, you know what? It's funny. It's funny. We're not going to see any of it in preseason either. Like, we're not going to see
we
any of it.
won't see any of it.
Arthur's going to make it so damn vanilla. Like, he's going to put it.
And I hope we go 0-4. I hope we go 0-3. However many we play, because I want them all to start. I knew the same old Falcons, and then I want us to tear through the league, undefeated Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't expect.
Man, I'm gonna get me. I'm not being funny. If we ever win the Super Bowl, I'm getting a ring made. I'm getting a Super Bowl. I'm on the team. I'm an unrated captain. I'm getting a ring. I'm telling you, I deserve it,
dude.
Pam,
Miss Pam, what's going on?
Pam?
Lisa
Shepherd, what's going on?
Yes, we are going to training camp.
Yes,
we will be there. I know. So the dates are what? The 27th, 28th, 29th. So 27th is Thursday. Yeah, I'm going to try to make 2 out of those 3 days. I don't know which 2 yet. And Mike, I don't know what your schedule like, but I'm
going to coordinate with John, and we will try to make it. I'm really pissed that my first year in training camp, it's no Matt Ryan. I'm mad at myself, but you got to get in where you fit in sometimes.
That's right.
And what's going on, good, man?
Good to see you, man.
Scarface, my favorite. Scarface is it, man. I got that on DVD. That's one of my favorites. Yeah. Scarface is crazy. Atlanta supporter says, I can't wait until week 1, the Atlanta Stallions versus Bruce Kidd Young Panthers. Let's go. Lisa, I think I missed the convo about the NFL posting, then deleting their tweet about Super Bowl. Yeah, I wish I knew that back. I really want to know what that was about. And then I wonder if someone there was trolling, and then the boss told them to take it down. Like, don't do that. Like, take it down.
Yeah, I think you don't want to just completely piss off an entire fan base.
Yeah. But why would you pick that one? I mean, it's kind of weird that you picked that one.
I don't know. I guess they just thought the whole country was Tom Brady fans. They wanted to watch him.
Yeah, man. Lisa Shepherd. Man, I knew a girl named Lisa Shepherd, and I'll leave it there. Great name, buddy. And you, John, you ever look into that video I sent you about the illegal forward handoff?
So I started looking at that different. So this is crazy. I didn't bring it up for the show. But yeah, there's a thing, and I don't know if it's confirmed a change, but like an RPO, and you hand the ball, the running back comes in front of the quarterback and takes the ball. There's either a, and if y'all know in the chat, y'all can put it in there. There's either a rule change, or they've put it up to make it a rule change where that will be illegal, which will.
So it's no more read option.
I mean, essentially, right? Because that's the.
But hold on. But why? Because of what? Because it's just a handoff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the. But if that's true, then like that's been really not talked about at all the entire offseason.
Yeah, I want to see if they do that.
Because I mean, how many? Yeah, I mean, like you said, you if that's going to be illegal, then. What can you do there? I mean, like that's.
I honestly think, to be honest, that it would have improved the sport. Like I want to see some running and passing. I kind of hate that sometimes because you can fool everybody and just take off.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know how to say it. Demacy and V too low key. I love it. There you go. Demacy and V too low key. She said, "Yo, what's good, guys? Finally caught one of your lives. I'm glad you're here, and please tell me if I said that right. Demacy and V too low key. I love it." The Atlanta supporter, I think Desmond Ridder, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Jonnu Smith would be the biggest blessing for us. I think the whole roster, Troy Anderson, just imagine what Troy going to do. Come on, man. What Clark Phillips, when he get that pick 6 and take off, it's coming.
Yeah, man. I know Smith, I mean, he gets left out of a lot of conversations, but he's somebody you can line up in the backfield. You can set him up as a regular tight end. You can run Pitts out wide, put him in the slot. I mean, Jonnu will allow Pitts to be even more flexible than he already is. So, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice. All right. What's going on?
No good, but so good. What it do, fellas? Man, I'm loving these names.
I love it. Actually, that clip I posted on that reel of Jonnu, there's another reel I posted of some of our free agents that we got.
Yeah.
Dude, he catches a screen and just flies down the damn.
Jonnu,
I mean, this is when he was at Tennessee now, but he wasn't used really well in New England, but I think Arthur knows how to use him, so it should be fine. Where are we at here? Yeah.
She said, "Nah, for real, Mike. I'm with you. I want one too. I'm getting one. I'm telling you, if I'm getting one of those. I feel like if we win, we should go get a made. And I mean, you got to go get some form of a necklace or a ring, because the Falcon fans, I don't care with that 12th man shit, man, kiss my ass. There's no there's no fans like Falcon fans because we have no reason to celebrate. And we be in there we be loud, we be the real Falcon fans, man, we dress to the nines, be in there having a good time, man. We always treat the people that come into our stadium well, with respect, but still talk shit to them, have a great time. It's always, I love the Falcon fans, man, and we get along famously. I mean, we get along famously with each other. So there's no fans like us. So I feel like we stay down and we never won. So just imagine your grandfather and then your father and then you and then your son. No one won, man. It's young. I when we was up in that Super Bowl, I was almost crying. And I was like, I better not start crying. I was telling myself I'm not even on the team. It was emotional because I started all this when I was 9. When I was a child, I remember being like, oh, this is. So as an adult, I'm like, oh, it was so emotional. It was like, I don't know. It was emotional. So when I'm going to be crying like a baby. I can't wait.
Oh, dude, and the parade's going to be just insane.
Oh, man. Strippers,
insane.
And more strippers. I'm going to take off a week. Just go to strip club for a week.
Oh, my God. It's going to be amazing, man. I'm definitely going
to go. Man, I would love to see some of y'all training camp.
Hell yeah.
JR got to be there.
You said the 29th and August 5th. Well, 29th was a Saturday. Okay, cool. And the 5th is also a Saturday. Okay, cool. All right, good to know. Because, we're trying to get, like, I know a lot of the other creators will be going, like, Low will be there. One Time Fan will be there. So we're trying to get kind of like a little section, like on the hill somewhere. So we can all be together. And, anybody that's there, man, come say, hey, man, that'd be great. I'll be wearing, hopefully, something. You got to get your shirt.
I'll be wearing Mind of Your Falcon Mind. Yep. So y'all will know. Mactown Dirty said this clickbait of Pitts being traded to Dallas now.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. We would never trade. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. Jordan says, I'm going to the 29th practice. Hope to see some of y'all there. I hope to see you, buddy. That'd be so dope.
No, man, this is
travel path. Yeah?
They're literally talking about like running back comes in front of the quarterback and he just hands it off in front, instead of handing off to the back. When it comes to
that should be
So just talking about making that, which I don't know, man. I gotta look more into it and see like what the actual like facts.
That actually does make sense now that you said it like that, because it is a front handle. You are facing forward when you do that, like you handing it. So you shouldn't be able to do that. You should have
it's going to change it though, man. It's going to change a lot of. Like I said, that a lot of teams are going to change some things.
Pound said watching Zach Harrison and getting excited about what the rotation can be. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'm watching Zach and watching him in college too. Like you watch him and you're like, why was he not more successful? Because he's such a big dude. He's got long ass arms. And it's like he just didn't reach, like he got better each year, but he never really reached like his peak. So I'm hoping that his peak will be with us, whether I don't know it's gonna be his rookie year, but it'll be maybe 2-3 years down the road. But man, like he's got it, just like Desmond. I mean, like he's got the tools to really to be a really impactful pass rusher. So
man, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Calvin Ridley is gonna murder in Jacksonville, so he's gonna get us some.
I hope so.
Calvin, don't y'all never forget how good Calvin was.
Just not against us would be great.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a hell of a matchup. Whether it's Akuda and Ridley, or if it's AJ and Ridley,
the best feed in football, man.
He's so fast, man.
Lisa says, "I'm thinking about getting a Falcons tag. Y'all got to get something, please. Hey, if you do that, send us the picture.
What are you going to get? You going to get an actual Falcon, or like what are you going to get? Because
you could get the out of your Falcon Mind logo, or like my face. You can get my face. Just just send it to us. I love it.
Sure, you can find a screenshot from when you froze on.
Hey, listen. Episodes. I was thinking about that. If I freeze over here, it's a conspiracy. Now it's a whole new internet provider. So don't. If I freeze over here, it's a conspiracy. D me CC. Wait, D me C. Am I saying it? Is it D-me-C or is it D-me-C-C? I don't know. It's a D-me-C. D-me-C. D. Hey, listen, I'm done. I'm going to call you. Joe Goldberg. The greatest show on Netflix too, by the way. Lisa Shepard says, it will be small because my pain tolerance is low, but seriously considering it. I love it. Hey, it could just be a little Falcon.
I've got to get my color filled in up here, which is not going to
Oh yeah.
I've got the lower half. I get the top half. It's probably gonna take another 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, I hate when it take like my chest took hours, man.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. It took almost a whole day. It was a lot.
Dude, how did you sleep? Just on your back with like no blanket?
No, I'm gonna be honest, man. I knew that whenever I get my hair done, like freshly done, or when tattoo, I go get a lot of edibles, buddy. And
there you go. You just pass
I'm
out
like
and not even know.
So it's like I don't, because if you sober, there's no way. Because you taught it's gonna hurt any way you turn, and especially when it's scabbing up, you got to get some edible. You have to be out of your Falcon mind to be able to sleep.
Makes sense.
Archangel said people sleeping on John so much, but shh, don't wake the other teams up after use John so well. Yeah. Atlanta supporter Drake London versus Clark Phillips in practice. Just imagine when we there looking at that. And practice will be dangerous and exciting. I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna be talking to me, and I ain't gonna be paying you no attention at the practice. I'm waiting to see. Lyric's mom, we win the Super Bowl. I'm telling my supervisor to go to hell. I'm telling you, we got to act a fool. We got to act.
Who's he a fan of?
Huh?
I said, I wonder who he's a fan of.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I wonder who your supervisor like.
Yeah,
Pam, I would love to see you there, Miss Pam. I would be there.
Absolutely.
If I see you, I'll come up and say hi. Just ask JR from Pound for Pound.
Hey, absolutely, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All about
we actually met JR, man. He was dressed to the nines in the Falcons gear. I was loving it. Atlanta supporter, the greatest dude ever too. I want to say that. Atlanta supporter. It would be crazy if the Atlanta Falcons go against Denver Broncos at this year's Super Bowl. It would be a rematch. I would love it. Man, forget Calvin Ridley. Hey man, he was good for us. He just
we need him to ball, man.
Yeah, we need him to ball.
I want that second round pick. He can just chill out against us, but he needs to ball the rest of the season. Josh, I love when folks go and say, "Hell yeah, man!" Absolutely.
And I love what he did too, because we met JR and he had his kids, man. I encourage y'all to take y'all kids to those games, man, and just get them started early, because they will never forget that. You never know when you leave this earth, but those memories of you taking them to a game, a Falcons game, when that stadium rocking, they'll never forget it. They will never forget you did that. Man, they could be old men and they're going to remember when their dad took them, and it's going to be awesome.
Dude, Liam still talks about the game we went to. It was a preseason game last year.
It was a preseason game.
It was a preseason game. I mean, like his lock screen on his phone is you and him.
I love the game. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Mike, you can't say that. I don't even know what he said. I don't even know what he's telling me.
Who knows?
I probably said something crazy. Atlanta supporter, if I get the Falcons tattoo,
that'd be fun.
Too legit to quit. Yeah, there you go.
That'd be fun. That'd be awesome.
They sleepy on the whole team. Yeah, it's like they had Xanax, a perk, and I don't know what they, but we gonna wake them up. Nitro cold brew style. Giving Game Sports Talk said, man, and we win the Super Bowl, ATL Street's gonna be great. I'm talking about great. I mean, like this. I just think about this. If we had a beach, the amount of shit that would go on would be, I would never leave. I would be a beach bum. I would sleep there. Them girls, oh my God. JR said, tat your face. You are crazy.
No, that's what he's talking about. You couldn't say. To get the tat of your face.
Tat of your face. Oh, tat of your face. Yeah. Hey, as long as they got the logo under it, I'll take it. But I love it, man. But yeah, the streets will be crazy. Oh, she like the Panthers. You got to get her, Lyric. You got to get her. You got to talk shit to her all season.
Yeah. And so that was my next question. So of the other three teams in the division, man, so obviously we think we're going to win the division. All other three do. You see Carlton Davis, the Bucks. He said that they're going to go to the Super Bowl and win the division.
That?
Bucks, Carlton Davis.
Oh man, I can't wait.
So I mean, like, there's
is key, but it's just
a lot of shit talking going on, man. The what's his name? Kamara pled no contest. So he's going to miss some games. He's going to miss some games for sure. But they got Kendra Miller, who they drafted, who I thought was I didn't like it because he's a good running back. He'll probably be good in that system too. But I mean, what other team are you like? Who you think finishes? Who you think challenges? Since I know you're going with us to win the division. So who you think challenges? Like who's the legitimate team that's going to challenge us?
The only there's no way for the Saints. I think that they are going to rebuild. It's going to be a while. And same thing with the Bucks. When Tom Brady leaves, you got to reset. He's the coach on the field, so even the coach got to coach. It's just too much. But the Panthers, they could suck. But I'm saying if anybody were going to challenge, it'd be the Panthers, and it's only because everybody's sleeping on them too. So it's a lot of times that you can transform that to some motivation, and everybody think we're gonna lose, and they kind of picking on your height, and they calling you midget boy and all this stuff. That they can use that. And you never know what Bryce gonna do again, man. He might suck, or he might come out and be like, geez, right, like, oof. Like, so if anybody was, it would be the Panthers. And I would be happy for the underdog in any other circumstance, but I want us to beat the brakes off them. So I don't see no Saints, I don't see no Bucks, and I don't see no Panthers. I'm just saying if anybody would, it would be Carolina.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth. Like I keep thinking that it would be the Saints just because Derek Carr is the most experienced quarterback in the division. Doesn't mean he's going to do any good, but I mean, like, he at least is the most experienced. Defense is still pretty solid, even though they lost some pieces. They don't have Nielsen now calling it, so that's going to be a change.
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't even really calling it there, but either way, there's going to be some changes there. So they're going to be, but even when we play them, it doesn't matter, man. We could both be 0 and whatever. It's still going to be a one-score game. It happens every year.
It is,
There's hardly ever a blowout in this series. It's always a tight game. But Panthers slightly concern me a little bit because, I know Bryce is a rookie. Look, y'all know I'm a Bama fan. I watched Bryce do his thing in Alabama. And I've told y'all before, like, he would give me, like, anxiety in the pocket because he's just chilling when there's dudes flying by him. And, like, literally he don't care. Like, he's like, his pocket presence is unreal. Now, I think that will hurt him a bit in the pros because it's gonna be different. I mean, you're not gonna be able to just sit back there and chill while these guys. You're gonna be getting hammered by these.
Can Bryce take off, John?
Yeah.
Oh, he got some wheels on him.
He got some wheels on him. Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't like to necessarily, but he will.
Okay.
So, but, I mean, you can't just break contain, let him. You can't. Yeah. You're going to have to, keep him in the pocket because he will take off if he can. But thing is, man, like he's so calm and relaxed. Like that might be to his detriment in this league, at least initially, because that's things. I mean, yeah, SEC is one thing. I know, the high, but NFL is a whole other thing, man. When you've got NFL linemen and D linemen and D ends coming at you. It's gonna be different, man. It's just gonna be different. So I think the first,
and when they hit you, it's gonna be a welcome to the NFL moment. Yeah.
Look, if he gets blindsided once or twice, and I know his statures, that's what was so concerning to everyone, right? And they asked Grady about it, on Grady said, hey, look, he was a number one pick for a reason. Yeah. So like he's not throwing, he's not really throwing any shit at him either. Like he believes, like, he's taking it seriously, which they should be.
I was thinking about that, and I'm like, man, it's people that just talk a lot of shit, like, and it's times I talk a lot of shit, and I'm thinking to myself, if I was really on that field and some like Keanu Neal hit me at full speed, I'll probably disintegrate.
You might, yeah.
I would probably disintegrate into like a mist, like a mist. I think I would die. I don't even think I would. I think I would pass, and I'm not even being funny. I think I might pass away. He might push my ribs, my chest into my heart, and it stopped. Like, so I think we all need to calm down sometimes. But Bryce, like, I'm concerned for him. But if Kyler Murray can do it, I feel like Bryce can do it.
Yeah, I mean, they said Bryce was like 190, I think, or which 200, which seems in the high end. Oh, probably. Kyler's a little more beefy. Like he think he eats a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think Bryce is he's gonna work. Dude, he's a worker too. Like he's gonna put in the arm talent. Arm talent. If y'all listened or watched when Steve came on, our boy Steve ATL Harris came on and did some of the breakdowns on the quarterbacks. Like he said that he was by far and away the most talented quarterback in this draft, and it wasn't even close. And I mean, I agree. I mean, I've watched him. I mean, like his anticipation of routes is amazing. Like he can put it wherever he wants. I mean, like he's got a lot of traits that you love in a quarterback. The height was the only thing. It's like, well, he's going to have to, kind of like Drew. If Drew had to release the ball a little bit higher just because he had to get it over the line, it's like and things like that. So that stuff he has to just take into account. But I'm not throwing him away yet. Like, I mean, it's his rookie year. You have a pretty decent run game. You got Miles Sanders there now. Pretty good offensive line. The receivers are kind of that could be a downfall for him. I don't know about the defense is going to be good. We know that the defense is going to be solid. At least they're going to be good. I'm not sold on Frank Reich though as a coach, to be honest.
Yeah.
So to me, that we have an advantage. I think to me, we have the best coach in the division.
Yes.
I mean, I just do. I mean, I haven't, and you can't. Dennis Allen hadn't done nothing since he took over the Saints. Frank Reich hadn't done it. He didn't do shit with Indianapolis. That's for sure.
Man.
Yeah. And I mean, Tampa Bay. I mean, dude, I've what is his name? I'm just losing my train of thought right now. But the head coach of the Bucks. Dude, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I don't know. I forget because I was going to say Bruce Arians, but it's not. He handed it off.
No, he handed it off to Todd Bowles. Love the dude. Fantastic
great,
guy.
Yes,
but I just don't he still hasn't had great success, as a head coach. So, and dude, you can't sell me on Baker Mayfield if you tried, man. No. He's had a good game here or there. He's had a great game here or there, but he cannot put his shit together consistently. He just can't do it.
Nope.
And that's an aging team too that's got a little bit older. So. I mean, to me, dude, it's just, the only thing that can get in our way is ourselves, man, to be honest. I mean, we've.
And it'll be no excuse because I want everybody to know, as hyped as I am, will be as mad as I am if we get to fucking up. Because if you mess this up, it will be almost because the laughing stock that we will be if we mess this up. If y'all think we joke now, if we mess this up, if we go 7-10 or we win. We don't make the playoffs. They gonna let us have it, and it'll be well deserved. It'll be nothing we can say. It will be nothing we can say. We would deserve every bit of it, and I'll be the first one to drag us. I'm gonna be out of my fucking mind still, but I'm getting on Arthur Smith. I already told y'all that I'm gonna give him a pass the first two because you didn't shop for the groceries, but now, man, it's kind of like you get to do what you want to do. It's your thing. So you get to steer the car. You got to pick the rims. You got to pick the radio. You got to pick the seat covers. I don't want to hear it. It's no more. I'm giving you no pass, none.
Yeah, so
I want playoffs and beyond. I don't want success and nothing less. I don't want another mediocre season, man. I'm gonna be fucking furious. Playoffs or bust, literally.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, and I was listening to Aaron Rodgers. I was listening to Aaron Freeman on Locked On this week.
Aaron, shout out my man.
And he was talking about, there may be, we're technically, Terry Fontenot said, there's 3 phases basically to this rebuild. We're in phase 2 now. So, there could be some bumps in the road, this year. Because everybody's hype. We're all hype. I'm hype. You're hype. Everybody's how can you not be, after what we've seen? So, I think, we have to remember that it is Desmond's essentially his first season.
His rookie season.
Yeah, we do have a bunch of new faces on defense. They have to gel. It's not going to be just automatic. They're going to have to gel together. This Nielsen's first year calling defense. Again, you got Jerry Gray to back him up, but we can't as fans freak out if we just have a bad game or Desmond throws a pick. You know what I mean?
Please don't.
Because y'all should know, Desmond's going to throw picks, dude. Everybody throws picks.
Yeah.
Every quarterback throws interceptions. There's going to be some bad ones. There's going to be some why the hell did you make that throw? That's going to happen. We just can't freak out over it. Now if you start seeing it over the course of 7-8 games, okay, then we start to worry a little bit. But if we get off to a 2-2 start, I'm not going to be mad. I'm gonna be all right. I mean, we're 500. We had because that'll include the Jets game and the Jaguars game, so and the Lions and the Panthers, right? Yep. So I mean,
and I just say this: please allow all the quarterbacks to be themselves and be an individual. Because Michael Vick was not Chris Chandler, was it? He was nothing similar. But we love Chris Chandler and we love Michael Vick. And then, man, Matt Ryan wasn't anything like Michael Vick. But we love Michael Vick. We love Matt Ryan. These two. So just let somebody beat him. So he may be a hybrid of something. He may be his own thing that's not like it. So don't expect him to be like, oh, you got to show me Vic, or you got to show me Matty Ice, or you got to show me the Vic Speed, and like Matt in like the 2-minute drill. He might not like allow him to be special at what he's special at. He might not flick his wrist like Vic and throw it 6. I don't know. We don't know. He may have. We just don't know. So allow him to play into his self. So we know what he good at and what his talent is. And he don't got to be Matt Ryan. And he don't got to be Michael Vick. He don't got to be Christian. He don't got to be no Falcon of old. Allow him to be Desmond Ridder because we don't know what that is.
100%, man.
Lyric's mom says, my daughter loved the first game I took her to. See, those are special moments. I be in awe of y'all when I see that. It was the Panthers game last season at home. We were meowing and hissing. Hey, look, I didn't know what that word was. We were meowing and hissing at Panther fans. Man, I love you, Lyric. We were meowing and hissing at Panther fans when Koo kicked the game winner. And I love Koo. That's my guy. Yeah. You're like, we have the most fun at the games. I love us. Pam said, I will awesome. Be at the London game. Hey, Miss Pam, you got to take pictures and video. I don't know nobody else that's going. I haven't been nowhere. Yeah, I said, you ain't right, Mike. Hey, you got to show me that London. You just got to show me what it's like. You got to go to some restaurants and just catalog the whole experience, please. We would love to share that on the show. Giving Game Sports Talk said, we're going to welcome Young Buck to league real quick. We going to test his ass up. So I'm glad you said that because I wanted to ask you a question, John. Who is our welcome to the NFL guy, though? Like, because it was Keanu Neal. Who is it now? Who is the, oh man, if he catch you, you might go to sleep. Like you might need smelling salt. Do we not have one of those? Hey, LeVon Landry, Keanu Neal. Do we not have one?
I mean, it could be like Troy. You know, he's a candidate. Caden Ellis, if you watch some tape on Caden Ellis hitting the quarterback, like he doesn't get there and lay him down nicely. I mean, like he's there to hit.
Okay.
Grady, of course, we know Grady's gonna know if he can get to him. Dude, I think if Bud Dupree, dude, gets to a quarterback. I just think, dude, his attitude, his everything about him this year, like everything I've heard him say, like. He's ready to be. He said he wanted to be. He said he wanted to be the most violent version of himself.
I just love that soundbite. Just love it. Yeah.
Let's do it. I mean, like that. That's
Keanu Neal he'll get burnt from time to time, but man, some of them hits. I used to be like, oh, he did. He just killed. He got a murder charge. You need a lawyer.
Dude, Richie Grant.
The lawyer get up, and I'm like,
Richie Grant could be that guy.
Richie Grant could be. Yeah, he's playing up. Yeah.
If DeMarco Helms comes up and plays some in the 3 safety look, he could be that guy. We got some guys that could do it.
I just want to know who is going to be that welcome to the NFL when Bryce break the pocket.
And we're giving game said too. I mean, we are, man. Like, and it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be a tough test for him off the bat because that defensive line ain't no joke, man. I mean, like there's going to be pressure coming from the outside, the inside. They're going to try to confuse him.
The first time in years that somebody said that defensive line ain't no joke, man. Just to hear you say that made my heart smile.
Isn't that crazy?
I just love to hear you say it.
And by the way, make sure y'all follow Giving Game on YouTube, man. Drop him a sub as well. Just started his channel not too long ago, man. He was Jordan. He was, man.
Yeah.
On the damn Super Bowl. Whatever,
it's cool. Man. Pam said we will run the table in our division. Let me tell you something about Miss Pam. Miss Pam talked the most shit of anybody in the chat. And I absolutely love it. She's so confident. I love it. Archangel said, I agree, John. Atlanta supporter. How should Atlanta Falcons utilize Cordell Patterson, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier in one game? I say in every way possible. Confuse everybody. Like you line them up at receiver, have them all three. You got to create this. You got to be an evil genius with that.
Yeah, that's what I think Arthur's going to excel at this year. I think this is what he's been waiting on.
Yeah,
because he couldn't do it with Matt. Didn't have the opportunity. We had no running game at all with Matt.
No,
we couldn't. Man, Mike Davis. I love Mike Davis, hometown guy, but
that's my guy.
Could not run worth a damn. Yep. You know, and then so I mean, just couldn't. You know?
Listen, I'm so loyal of a man. I got him on like fantasy football, and John was like, "Why would you do that? Like that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no sense." I went
like,
and got
he doesn't get points for blocking.
That we used to play for Tevin Coleman, and John was like, "No, man, it's not how you play. It's my first year playing." John was like, "No, this is not good."
Yeah, it's like you don't get points for like.
I got Mike Davis. He was a backup. John was like, "But this is not how you play this game."
Yeah. Oh. Well, that was funny as hell.
But hey, man, I can't wait to play again, John. So we got it. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, so look, for y'all listening to or watching, we're going to do 2 leagues. All right, we're going to have a creators league where it's just us and some of our buddies together because there's enough of us to make a league, and then we're going to have us and then some listeners, viewers, whatever. So we'll do like a 10, 12. We'll see how many we're going to get. Already had some folks reaching out wanting to do it. So if y'all want to do it, well, I don't say anything yet. I'm gonna have to put out something to where y'all can just like, first 10 responses or whatever. So it's somewhat fair. But Mike and I will just have one team, so it's like we don't take up another slot. But we're gonna have some fun with it. But we'll talk about that. Yeah, hell yeah, we'll talk about that more as we get closer to the season. But on the Atlanta supporters thing, though, man, as many and Arthur is going to. I expect him to line Patterson up everywhere. I expect Bijan lined up everywhere. And I expect him to use Tyler in the pass game too, because you can't make it whereas every time Tyler's in the game, like, they're running.
That's a good point, John. Great
Tyler can catch the ball, dude. I watched a shit ton of him at BYU before we drafted him, and he can catch the ball in the backfield just fine. Like, he's got good hands. They're not Bijan, but he can do it. So like it's just got to be. And they have no idea what's going on.
I just want to say this too. Everybody is better in year 2. So I think the part of it that no one has brought up was Tyler he's gonna stay. He's gonna be better than last year, most likely. You got a better offensive line that is more cohesive. He got more weapons beside him. Please don't think that you saw Tyler at his peak, and that's the most. Even though it was amazing, you should expect a jump from Tyler. He's understanding more. So he's probably got in the gym. He's probably like a little bit fat. Like, you should see a jump from Tyler too. So I think that's what nobody's talking about. Like, he will be better as well.
Not to mention competition.
Yeah. Yep. Not to mention Bijan on his ass. So like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, Alabama fan.
Yeah, brother. Since I was about 9, 10. So it's all good though. Like, see, I don't like hate Georgia like some of the Alabama folks do, and I know some Georgia folks don't really hate Alabama. Some do. I respect the hell out of Georgia, man. If you're a Georgia fan, I think you are. I'm not sure, but I mean, they always Kirby Smart, man. Kirby Smart gave us 8 and 9 great years over there.
Yep.
I think Bryce Young got another year before he gets it. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, yeah, that wouldn't surprise. I mean, rookie quarterbacks doesn't matter, man. It could be.
He said Bruce Kidd Young would be running for his life. He might be. I'm gonna be honest. His test will be that first big hit. Because you have 190, like it's like if Ray Lewis was playing. If that person gets you at full speed, it'll feel like you got in a car accident.
Just imagine
to be like shit, like, and when you feel like I'm gonna get to feel this a few times every game, you might think, man, I'm good at math. Yeah. Like, I'm really good at math and my video game, and I'm gonna go at home. Like, you might not want to feel those. No, I know a few quarterbacks. I won't even say the name. That when I will say Tom Brady's one of them. When you get hit, they start rushing that ball. I'm talking about they don't want to feel it. Tom Brady get hit, he just underthrowing, he overthrow, he getting rid of. Tom Brady do not like it. And I know a few other quarterbacks. It was a Falcon quarterback we had, not Matt Ryan either. Don't do that. But they get to rushing that ball. They don't want to. He might get to being like, I cannot take several of these again. I just can't.
Yeah, you might be like, you know what? That economics, I was pretty good at economics.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my degree.
Work. Yeah.
So but, my man Archangel said, Bryce get that one good hit. I said, and he out of the game, but overall I think he will be a good player, just not his first year, and definitely not against us. Definitely not against us.
Well, just what I was about to say is, imagine if Calais gets his 100th sack.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest dude 6'8", hitting 5'10", maybe. Yeah. Like, dude, I mean,
man, it would be a crime in any other venue. That's why you gotta love football. Archangel said, I saw some other podcasts on YouTube. I'm gonna stop you there. Don't watch other podcasts on YouTube. Don't you do it. I'm gonna take your phone and block them. And YouTube and a lot was saying that they believe that the Panthers got the best head coach in all. Come on, man, stop, and come on, man, y'all just they be assaulting us. He get no love, man. We don't get no respect, none. I mean, none.
How?
But I also say this: respect is earned. And when you losing leads and you throwing like Marcus Mariota through,
man,
you kind of can't really demand respect at that point, to be honest.
No, you can't demand it, but like you can have some eyes and ears and be like,
yes.
He was a good coordinator. Yeah. He was a good coordinator with some good players at Philadelphia, and then he shit the bed at Indianapolis, and now he's going to have his guy at.
Great quarterback when he played for Buffalo. Amazing comeback victory. Y'all got to go watch that game. That's something else.
That was something else.
Game. Please, I want anybody that's younger, if y'all get a chance when the network is on, you know how they show the old games? Y'all got to see what Frank Reich did. That was some of the best football you ever watched. And all those games that they replayed, just if you get time, just watch the old games, man, because the old football was something else. Reggie White, Barry Sanders, if y'all get a chance to see, like Lawrence Taylor, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, because I'm too young, I didn't see, what's his name, Gale Sayers. And I got to see footage of Gale Sayers, and it blew my mind. And I know a lot of people don't know what that is. Gale Sayers, you get to watch footage on him. It was something else.
Y'all will see sacks and hits back then that would be like they would get like 8-game suspensions now for.
Dick Butkus. I mean, if y'all don't know, again, I got to see because my dad showed me all. Dick Butkus was breaking people's nose. He played with he would pick people up and throw them on their head. Like you could do anything. Dick Butkus was something else. Atlanta supporters said Arthur Smith going to wash clothes, everything Atlanta. If he don't do nothing, but he gonna have to leave. He gonna have to because it'll be 3 seasons. It's no excuse. Given game said, yeah, Mike, this year's the one fault. He got to have a win. I'm sorry. I understand how they say it's phase 2, but it's not for the fans. No, it's phase 3 for the fans. Dude,
it's like phase 65. You shitting me, man? Yeah. We've been through a lot of shit with this team.
Mike sounds like it's playoff for because it's phase 3 for us. I don't give a shit with y'all. It's phase 3 for us. You got everything you wanted. I don't want look, Pam. I agree with you, Mike. No excuse. It's not phase. It's phase 3 for us.
We haven't seen the playoffs.
Go the fuck home.
We haven't seen the playoffs since 2017.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Matt Ryan for head coach if he mess up. We have to make the playoffs, but Arthur Smith deserves another year, even if we don't make the playoffs. But will I be mad if we don't make the playoffs this year? Hell yeah. I'm gonna be honest, man. It depends on the record and how we lost the games. If he lost us the games and Hawkins be landing, I'm telling you, I ain't want to say it because I ain't want to shout my man out. I was thinking that when he was talking.
Why not?
I just said, man, you know what? I'm gonna stop saying it because everybody clown me when I'm talking. Jalen Hawkins catch you slipping. He might knock your mouthpiece out.
Jordan AJ does too. You're right, man.
Too. Definitely not scared of getting fair. I appreciate that about him. He will come up and make a tackle. He looks so small, but he's not. Curry, what's up? What's up, John, Mike, and chat? I missed everyone. I missed the beginning. Hey, Curry, you gonna stop joining this show in mid form? I'm gonna have to get on you. You keep doing that. Come on now. 7:30, new time. Lyrics, mom. Why is everybody trying to force Trey Lance to Atlanta? I've seen a few tweets about this.
Because Trey was a first round pick. And
he was a hype. So I gotta ask you, John. Do you think he'll ever pan? I know he was hurt. Do you think he'll ever pan out in the league, or you think it's just washed?
I think it depends on the situation, man. And I think that he's one of those quarterbacks, like he can make all the throws. I mean, he had all, cannon, everything coming out of college. But I thought he was a perfect fit for Shanahan's offense.
I did too. Yeah.
I mean, I don't, he just didn't get a chance to get going because of, again, the injury. So I don't know, man. I mean, it could be, I don't know. It just depends on the situation he goes to because I don't know. So it's hard to see.
Yeah, Kerry. You gotta join.
Yeah. So yeah, Kerry and Michael on Twitter, they're definitely in because they're the ones that asked me about it. So those two spots are taken up. So we'll put out for other spots.
Kerry is like the third host of the show, so that just goes without saying. She will be in the league. 3 Dirty.
What's up, brother?
With the offense that the Falcons are building, do you guys think maybe Arthur Smith playbook is deeper than the typical run? Yes, and I believe that what we saw has been boredom. But no diss to my guy, but that's because you have Matt Ryan, the quarterbacks. Not a lot of flexibility.
And fucking Marcus.
And then you have Marcus. It's not a lot of flexibility. And I love Matt Ryan, but it's not flexible. He's throwing the ball. There's no run. He's throwing. It's going to be a short throw. And the same thing with Marcus. You can't do but so much. And with Kyle Pitts was hurt, it's not so much you can do. But now you have every available creative option to do whatever it is you see fit.
Yeah, man. And Arthur said that he wanted to be more balanced this year, and which obviously means throw the ball more and be more successful. He wanted to do it last year. He tried.
Yeah, he tried.
But it was obvious to him and everybody else watching that dude couldn't do it on a consistent basis. He just wasn't happening. So, well, that's why we were incredibly run heavy. I mean, so I think he's going to be. I just think he's going to have so much fun this year, man. Like he's just going to be like every week. He's just going to be like a freaking mad scientist figuring out how he's going to attack this defense this week. So and like I said, I feel bad, but I'm happy to feel bad for any defense that has to face us because this is. I mean, dude, we should score 25 a game minimum.
Yeah. Yes. It really should be. I don't know if y'all got to watch the greatest show on turf, but it was not like
man.
You didn't know who to check, so it was almost impossible to key in on somebody. So it was hell for anybody that played them. It should be like that. And I'm not saying, hear me out. I'm not saying we're the greatest show on turf. That's one of the greatest offensive. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you didn't know who to key on. It was impossible to. It's like Golden State. You don't know who's shooting the ball. Like I don't know who the double. I don't know who the guard here because they can all hit the shot. So it should be like that for us. Atlanta supporters say, I can't wait to see Atlanta Falcons versus the Aints because Derek Carr will need an inhaler because the game will be hell for him. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not a fan of him. I think he's washed up and I think he's sorry. I just think he's a good person. And that's shout out to him for being a good person, but I'm not impressed. Given Game said we don't get no respect here in the A, but everybody damn want to move. Everybody consider us for fun, for a little weekend. But sports, especially football, is transplant, and they don't take it serious. And a lot of y'all walk out the game early and just doing all sorts of goofy shit. And I was impressed last season that we stayed in the seats. I think this year, if we start scoring points, it won't be nobody in the hallway. So shout out to y'all. And I seen what y'all said about Matt Ryan too. Yes, Matt Ryan for head coach if Arthur mess up. We're gonna see. We might as well.
Oh,
Kerry said, I know, Mike, I deserve it. You really do. I'm slacking, sorry. I even had my notification on for when the show started, and I set an alarm on my phone. Sorry, was at Walmart. You telling me Walmart better than us? Come on, man. I gotta step it up.
I bet you saw some stuff there, didn't you?
Man, it's a lot of pajama pants in Walmart and feet out.
A lot of different things.
It's a lot of dirty socks. Given Game, I think Lance is pretty decent. He just needs to find the right situation. I would love to see him fail. I just don't know which team.
Well, I don't know. And to go back, I don't know why we would do that here when we've got a guy we don't know. But I mean, like he has similar traits. Like
very similar traits.
Going to be. I mean, why would you? No. And you've been backing him the entire time. It's not like you just all of a sudden like, oh, Des is our guy. No, like you've been backing him the entire time. So like, why would you switch now? I think it's just more of that bullshit that you just want to make you click on something and get everybody pissed off about it.
That's MacTown said the only good thing about Mariota was he fooled me. I'm gonna stop you there. I don't even want to read the rest. He said it was a good thing about Mariota. I'm not reading the rest of the chat. Kerry said, man, I missed the show so much. We've been gone. I'm so happy it's back. It's been 2 weeks? Yes, feels like forever. Hey, Curry, I explained the move start of the show. You got to go back and see that. So.
Yeah, go back and see that for sure. Yeah,
but stuff. It did. I'm loving my new place. I love it. Jordan said, if y'all got a free spot in the league, I'm down with it for sure, Jordan. For sure. Jordan knows shit. I love it. Kerry said, I love that. Jesse Bates said his favorite pick was against Carr. Yeah, love it. Hopefully more of that season.
Damn
Dre, what up?
What's going on, Dre? Good to see you, brother.
How you doing, Dre? What up, my man?
Jack,
one time for the fan. Hey, fellas. One time for the fan checking in. We love those guys. Please go check them out. Super busy today, but I'm here for the rise up. Stay blessed, y'all.
It's all good, brother, man. I know, man.
They are the Golden State Warriors.
Dude, I try to
Falcons podcast. Don't never get that. There's no other starting lineup like them. That's not even a debate.
It's crazy. Like I try to catch everybody live as much as I can, but like I just.
It's the Golden State
Warriors.
Like
I'll put them on or whatever. I'll put them whoever I miss. Like when I'm working, I'll just put them on and listen to them because I can't hardly make all the lives I want to make, man.
No, you're better than Walmart for sure. Good. Normally, I would have listened with my AirPods in while shopping. I was on the phone. Whoever you was on the phone with, I'm gonna have to do something to them. You be on time. MacTown Dirty.
Really, MacTown? Come on, damn.
Almost 30 watching and only 6 thumbs. Come on, y'all. Like the show. Can y'all like? like the show. I don't even know how you like it. I know
you just click on the thumbs up.
Something like this and think it worked, but y'all know better than that. So y'all do what y'all got to do.
You just click on the thumbs up. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. And I'm being dead. I'm playing, but please do that. I know it counts for something on YouTube, especially. I know it counts for something on here. Y'all have to click that. And if you always forget, just click it at the start. Just click it at the start, because I do forget that for the people I watch. I forget it all the time. So I know that does count for something, especially on YouTube. So make sure you click. I always wanted to say that. Make sure you click that like button. Hey, make sure you click that like button. Smash the like button. I always wanted to do.
Oh man, we can do a whole show on this one, Atlanta supporter.
What do y'all think will be on the? Yeah, we could do a whole show.
We'll talk about probably next show or show after that. We'll talk about who we think, like who the position battles are that we think could make it, could not make it, type of thing. We'll definitely get into that. We're an hour and a half in now, so no way we won't get to that. Hey, there we go. See what that.
That's all it takes. It's just Curry join the show. Every time she can join the show, the lights go. One time for the fan. I can only click one time. Run the lights up, Falcon fans.
Yeah, see that?
Smash, hey, one time for the fan. Come on, man. Smash up the lights. I see, hey, John, who's our boy? Damn, I'm going to insult the boy. I ain't been here in 2 weeks. Who's our boy, like the YouTube star? Our boy, like I always say, he's a real YouTuber.
Oh, damn, dude.
Buddy, I'm so sorry.
Rise Up Rundown.
Rise Up Rundown. No, yeah. I just always wanted to be like him and just say, smash that like button, guys. I always wanted to do that. I'm a real YouTuber now.
It's because we're north of 40, so it's just shit that we don't. It doesn't come naturally to us. Yeah. This is all.
Please go Rise Up Rundown, dog. He's your real YouTuber, dog. That's my man. I just forgot your fucking name. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you, Dre.
Smash up the likes for Lyrics Mom. If y'all see a crazy woman right on the field at preseason opener, it's me trying to chase you some bitch. I love it.
Shit. Man, she already said she's throwing draws on the field, so I mean,
Dog, I love us because again, these real fans, man. We talking about training camp and everybody going. We talking about practice, like AI said. We talking about practice and everybody want to go. Everybody's excited. Usually at the start of this time, I'm the only one that's out of my Falcon. Man, we won the Super Bowl. Now all y'all doing it too. I done rubbed off on y'all. It's sickening.
Everybody.
Terry says, wait, I just realized John moved this setup or has a new background. Love the new Falcons decor. Although I missed the guitar. I do miss the guitars too, buddy, but I'm loving that.
Well, damn, dude.
And look, it's Matt Ryan, Curry. If you see that's Matt Ryan.
I got Matt. I got Mike.
Mike Vick.
And I got Julio back there too.
So, Julio.
I do miss the guitars in it too. I kind of redid that side too. I put some of the concert stuff over there now.
Is man Julio out the league, John?
I don't think he's signed with anybody yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right. Well, you know what? That was the last thing I want to talk about before we get to in or out. Is I still keep seeing folks talk about or are worried about wide receiver too. And we've talked about it before, but I'm not really worried about it, dude. Like I'm good with Matt Collins. I'm good with whoever, Scotty Miller, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts. Like I think this is going to be a revolving door, man. I think Mac will be out there a lot as wide receiver too, but I'm not overly concerned about it, man.
Pitts out there sometimes, and I would love to see
you will. CP, man. I mean,
CP even could be it. So I would love to see the revolve again. So you don't know what's going on. Now I just want as many of those people on the field every play, because you won't know what's going on. You won't know.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's Kiera. I'll be chasing after you. That's her name, Kiera. Okay. I'll be chasing after you. They're going to think I'm trying to stop you, but I'll be on the phone. Man, y'all going to get locked up, and I'm going to tape it. Lisa said, I'll be at training camp 29th, okay? Also going to Miami for the joint pack. Y'all got to take, when y'all go do that, y'all got to take pictures and film for me.
Hey, Lisa, we got to get you on, Lisa, because she writes for Blog and Dirty, by the way.
Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh, that's epic. Hey, Lisa, you got to get some pictures of that. That'll be dope.
Yeah, we got to get her on for sure, man.
Yeah, for sure. Lisa, you got to come on. Don't forget about me too, please. Let's do it.
Oh, man. All right.
Hold on 1 second, Johnny.
All right, buddy. Yeah, man. So I don't know what I said. I don't know. And for when we do one in or out, y'all can, if y'all want to give us your own in or out, feel free. And if y'all have never seen it before, if you're here, if you're new for the first time, we just go over different topics, ask if we're in or out, get into it. go a little bit deeper. Y'all, you good there?
Y'all
good? Okay. But there we go. She said, Lisa said, of course, picks and vids coming.
Gotta do it. I can't wait. Real fan right there for doing that. I love it. Pam said that wide receiver room is good because of the running back and tight end room good. Like, yes. How long have you been a fan, Miss Pam? She know her shit, man. I love her.
All right, Mike. You ready for in or out, buddy?
I'm ready for in and out, man.
We'll just say in or out brought to you. We'll say in or out.
Play the game. I'm excited to play. Y'all excited? Let's go. Johnny Yates, I'm going to go ahead and let you kick it off.
Let's do it. And you know what? I'm going to say, since I'm not running the ad breaks this time, I'm going to say in or out brought to you by Row One Brand. So go check out Row One Brand.
I love it. And I like how you, Johnny Yates, that was epic. It was like Aaron Freeman style, what you just did. That was Aaron Freeman smooth. I love it.
Oh, shit.
That was epic what you just did, buddy.
Yeah, well, anyway, y'all can check out Row One Brands. I will have the link in the description of the video. They sell some great art pieces for sports fans. Trust me, they got cool shit. All right, Mike. Are you in or out? And this can go, and I don't mean like so the Detroit Tigers last week, they threw a combined no-hitter. They had three pitchers. They together threw a no-hitter, right? So it's cool, but it's not as cool as like one dude doing it. Okay. So at the end of the game, they had the interview, that they always do. VarietySports had the interview, and the reporter asked the pitcher, one of the guys was like, so how's it feel? And he was like, holy shit, it was. So they didn't bleep it out. They said they had to come out and issue an apology because the man said shit. And I mean, I know some folks, I know there's some kids, I know everybody's got their own view of, you don't want to hear certain things, but I'm telling y'all, when they're in school, they're saying and hearing everything. But anyway.
Yes.
Are you in or out on networks having to apologize for everything, man? Especially like that. I mean, I understand if he'd have been like, man, motherfucker, that was some shit. Yeah. Like, I mean, I get it that, there are some lines, I guess, but like, holy shit, that was awesome. I mean, like the dude just threw a combined no-hitter. Like, he's going to be excited.
Right, yeah.
Like, why do you got to,
Look, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out on that. I don't believe, and I'm going to be honest. I have no fear as far as this podcast go, but that is the one thing I'm like, that could derail the podcast because I'm not apologizing for something I said. I don't care. Well, because my opinion is my opinion. However I worded my opinion was how I worded it. It's just how I feel. You don't got to agree with it. You don't got nothing. But what I don't like when people have to do, or even like a sports network or anything, number one, it wasn't them that said it, just slipped. So you might, I understand.
He's excited, man. He's
watching it. And it's the shit word. It's not I could see if it was, because I done heard something on like the NFL before they cut the play mic and they go to you hear stuff that you shouldn't,
Right.
I won't even get into that, but you just hear signs like, right, probably shouldn't have. But I am completely out on that. I believe when you speak your mind, you don't have to agree with the person, but don't have the person come back and apologize because they spoke their opinion. Like, it's just somebody's opinion. And even if you didn't like it, if you thought it was dumb, it was just somebody's opinion. So don't make somebody apologize for giving their opinion. And I don't think you apologize for that, but especially at Sports Network and like the NFL, if you're watching the game, when they playing the play, that they're playing the sound of the play, and then they cut that, and then they go to the broadcasters. Seconds before it get cut, you hear, I won't repeat, but you hear some stuff, and that's no one's fault. That's how you're going to talk on a football field. These are grown men hitting hard. They're getting hit hard. You're going to hear cursing, so you're going to hear some things that you probably shouldn't hear. But I'm not in for apologizing for nobody, especially like when you're excited, you miip curse sometimes as an adult, and that might slip up, and you hope you bleep it, but sometimes you miss it. So, and you hear that in radio, and you never have the people who try to pretend to be offended. You should hear when they're in the car by themselves. You saying every word to your own mute. You saying that word.
I don't know if any of Liam's friends' parents watch us or listen to us. If they do, hey, thank y'all. But if you think your kid doesn't say stuff, then y'all need to listen when they're playing on PlayStation.
There you go. Yes.
I know some parents who think their kid doesn't say anything and they're just, they're perfect little angels. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that ass on PlayStation. I know what they say. And I know what my kid says. I don't care. Like he knows what he can say and what he can't say.
Yeah,
we talked. He knows what he can say in public. He knows what he, he'll get his ass in trouble if he does in the wrong place. But if he's here with me, or he's playing on the PlayStation, I don't care if he drops a shit or a damn or an ass or whatever. Like it doesn't. Whatever, man. Like I mean, I know that's just me. That's how I do my thing. But like,
John is the coolest parent alive, man. Him and his wife are truly the coolest parents alive, man. I love.
But he's a very respectful dude.
He's really, hey, dog. So, like, there's no kid more respect. Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just So anyway,
yeah.
So, all right, Brady, go ahead.
I got one for you, John.
Oh, by the way, Dre, we appreciate it, man. We'll see you there, man. Make sure you come and say hey to us.
Please, man, come up to him. We will both be in Out of Your Falcon Mind gear, so you will know
for sure.
Okay.
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, I'm drinking water. Okay. Y'all are crazy. Okay.
I'm just going through this.
They crazy. John, are you in or out? Are you in? Hold on. There you go, Curry. No, I'm out on that. I hate that everything these days. You have to be careful with everything you say or you'll be canceled. Remember when Mike said, please don't cancel me? We would never. No, I say a lot of the jokes I make a lot. And even a skit or two I did, I was thinking like, I probably should, in like retrospect, I was like, ugh. But then I'm like, man, it was if you can't tell the difference between I'm joking and I'm serious, then you got the problem, man. I'm just having fun. I have fun on the podcast. I have fun when I do the skit. So don't take none of it so serious that you get so offended that you don't want me to be on the podcast anymore, because that's ridiculous. I'm on the fucking logo. Like, look at me. But are you in or out? Cause y'all don't know this. Mad TV and Living Color and Saturday Night Live. Man, are you in and out? I know they miss most of the time. I know like a few of those shows are gone, but Mad TV was, I mean, man, it's just the most nonsense. It was so silly. I got classics in my head. It was a lady on there who kept saying he looked like a man. And I used to think that was the funniest shit. And man, in Living Color, if y'all didn't get to see that, it's where Jim Curry started. That's Jim Curry. Like all the Wayans brothers was on there, man. David Allen Greer, like your Damon Wayans, like it was mind blowing. It was never no cast like that. Jennifer Lopez was the fly girl. Jamie Foxx was on it. Started on the show. Tommy Davidson started on that show. And when you look at Saturday Night Live, when they did the reunion, if y'all realize the amount of people that came from Saturday Night Live, it was fucking ridiculous. Like everybody started there. So I just wanted to know where y'all, because I still watch the reruns of those shows, and like SNL, like they do miss most of the time, but when they hit, it's fucking comedic gold when they hit. So I just wanted to know where you in or out on those, because I just love the comedy skits.
Dude, Living Color, man. Like I was so in. Like shit was hilarious. Like, and SNL's just gotten worse over the years.
It does.
It's just like they had their stride like in the night, like Will Ferrell days.
Oh man,
Jimmy, like
Amy Poehler
and Fallon, like dude, like Fallon could not keep his shit together when Ferrell was. When they were doing a skit together, like just YouTube, like Jimmy Fallon breaks character, like it's all the time.
Justin Timberlake, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. But no, they fall. But any of those, I don't even watch it anymore. Like normally, if there's a good skit, you'll hear about it. They'll put it on YouTube, and you go watch it on YouTube, so you don't sit there and watch the whole thing. But man, like I said, all the older cast, man, that was just,
I love it.
That was so much better. Yeah, man. We will be there. We don't know yet, dude. It looks like Thursday. Okay, cool. You're gonna be there Thursday too, Jack. We're trying to make it there Thursday, maybe Thursday and Saturday. We're trying to make it 2 out of 3 days. So yeah, hopefully we could be there. Blair, what's up, man?
Blair, I'm out of my Falcon mind. Rise up, fellas. We going to the playoffs and beyond. I think he misspelled Super Bowl. He put PLAYOFF. I think he meant to spell Super Bowl. Tyler said in or out. Clark Phillips. Yes, I like this, Tyler. In or out. Clark Phillips with 4 or more interceptions this season. I'm gonna say 4 or 5. I'm gonna say because he jumped that ball, but I will say this: about 4 or 5 times he's gonna get his ass cooked jumping the gun. He's gonna have to learn. He's very aggressive. I say 3 or 4. He will get a few, but I expect at least 2 pick sixes, to be honest.
To me, it depends on.
Don is not sure. I can see it.
I'm not sure. You're right. Yeah. And if he was for sure gonna be the starter at nickel, I would say. Oh yeah, probably.
He might not start.
But if D's gonna start, then and D keeps it, then I'd say probably not. I'd say probably 2 to 3, probably a good number. That just depends.
Do you give him a pick 6? 1.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I want it. That sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well. Drake said, I hate it when they want to censor the wrong thing. Like, for example, people on social media, you can have your account suspended for an opinion, but I could post a murder and nothing. And I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't gonna go here. I won't get into this. There's a word that you could post on Twitter with impunity. A real word that I wonder why you could post that anytime you want, but then you can't post other things. That's ridiculous. That old SNL cast was epic. I'm telling you, dog. Eddie Murphy, they all came from SNL. If y'all know, like Martin Short and Chevy Chase, all of them came from SNL. So when y'all see the reunion and you look at the stage, you won't even understand how many of these people came from SNL. It's just Tyler said, Mike, some of those old school comedy bits are true gold. Farley and Sandler. Oh my, Chris Farley as the salesman when he
down by the river.
Yeah, David Spade, y'all, when he was the Chippendales dancer. Come on,
oh my God, man.
Come on, man. Like some of that.
Well, that was with him. Was it him and Patrick?
Like Dre know what I'm talking about. Dre know what I'm talking about.
It was so good.
Yeah.
He was wasn't he on? That was with Patrick Swayze, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was with Patrick Swayze as the Chippendales dance. Chris Farley was the man, dog.
Oh hell yeah. Ark said I'll be there Thursday. Thinking about Friday, definitely start. Okay, good deal.
I love it.
Yeah, man. We'll definitely try to do Thursday for sure.
I have esports shortly.
It's all good, brother. We appreciate you coming by, man.
Jack, I think, man, shout out to my man Bodie too.
I told Liam, Jack, that you were big into Madden, so he wants to play you, which I told him was a bad idea, but maybe y'all can play one day. There you go.
See, this is why I love her. Miss Pam said I will be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the Falcons training camp, and then I'll be at the Braves game Friday and Saturday for Hank Aaron weekend. Don't tell me about no Miss Pam, though. I love her. Kerry said I'm on Twitter for sports, and somehow I'm scrolling, and I'll be seeing lots of something that rhymes with corn. Yeah, like, excuse me, I haven't even had my coffee yet, sir. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, I don't like when they do that, because then if somebody's standing on my right, it look like I'm a pervert. Dre said it was that Asian lady. It was Miss something. I forget her name.
Yeah.
I used to think that was so fun. Norm McDonald.
Dude, how about what was dude's name? What was dude's name that did the Sean Connery impression on Jeopardy?
Oh
God. Yes. Will Ferrell played. Dude.
Yep. He did an epic Sean Connery.
Hilarious.
Yep. Man, all these people, Madden on PS5. Ooh.
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, I'll let him know. I mean, if you beat him, 45-0, I'll tell him that I warned him. It's all good. Will Hammond, that was it. That's
Will Hammond. Tyler knows.
It was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. Hopefully, dude, appreciate that, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. He said, "Love the new out of."
Send us a picture, man.
Yeah, post it for sure. It's love my new out of my Falcon Mind hoodie. Thanks for all the great content. We appreciate you, brother. All right, dude. My next one. I know we're taking this long, but hey, we've been gone for 2 weeks, so we gotta make up for a little bit of lost time, man. So you seen this baby Gronk kid?
I see who?
The baby Gronk kid. That's supposed to be like, okay, well, there's a kid that's out there. He's like, he's I don't even know how old. He's like, he's young, and he's like, but his dad's parading him around, calling him baby Gronk,
Right.
And then you had Dwight Howard posting training his kid who's 9 years old. He was doing a workout and just like screaming at his kid, like, and the kid's crying, like really crying, like, I can't do it. He's like, yeah, you can, come on, like just crying.
Mm-hmm.
So you enter out, man, on like the child, like training, like at 9-10 years old. Like
the only thing I always said, if I had a child, I would be training from day one, like as a child, was the mind, like meditation and like affirmation, just be positive in your mind, but no physical. I think that if your kid has an interest, like if your kid is like 9-10 and they just dad, I want to play baseball, but then you go ahead and let them do it. But the training of a kid that didn't, like you doing it as the parent, nah, man, because kids should be playing. That's one of the most, because you only get one childhood, so just let them be silly and use their imagination and climb a tree and go play kid. Just let them be, because when you saying one more, that's not something the kids should be. Like, I'm out, buddy.
Yeah, no, I mean, because Liam's played baseball since 4 or 5 years old or whatever. But I mean, you see guys like the baby Gronk kids like weightlifting and shit. Like
That's crazy.
Dude, like just physiologically, like your growth plates aren't done yet. Like, like you can really damage. Like,
and John knows this. What John went to school for now. Listen,
you can really damage your damn body. Like, so I mean, not to mention they probably don't know what the hell they're doing anyway. The parents are
wrong,
right? Like, I mean, they're just the last thing you need is that, you know. Like, I mean, Liam just turned 13, and we're just now starting some light training with him to get him, and it's all like kind of sports specific type stuff, right? But like. Yeah, man, like you said, they got to be kids, man. Like, there's a time for they got plenty of time to be good. Like Dwight Howard thing, like, and Dwight posted it on his own account. Like, I don't know, like, because then he posted afterwards, like they're all out there having fun and hanging out, you know, and that's like he's happy. But I'm like, dude, like, still that doesn't. 9 years old, brother. Like, it doesn't make any sense, man.
That's crazy. Lisa said, "Did y'all see the SNL skit with Travis Kelce that was cut from the show? It was him lifting up girls whose boyfriends couldn't pick them up. It was titled The NFL Gets Back." No, I didn't see that. But I saw the Peyton Manning one where he was throwing the ball at the back of the kid's head. That shit was when he was like, "Get your out your ass." That shit was hilarious. I love it.
It was hilarious.
No one is complaining. We love it. We love you, Curry. Man, I got a baby Grump. No, I'm not.
Man, what's going on, Mike?
What up?
Good to see you, brother.
So I got one for y'all.
Yeah, Adam Baby Grump. Yeah.
So I got one for y'all.
Dude, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Jack. Ridiculous, man.
John Yates, are you in or out that there are rules to a reaction? Because I feel like this. I didn't hear too many people that feel like if somebody slapped you, the only appropriate response is that you slap them back. Or if like say if it was verbal, if I got in somebody's face and I said something verbal, slur or whatever I call it, they would be only appropriate if they verbal me back. I push you, you got to push me. And I'll be one to say, like, I think that's the dumbest. There's no rules to a reaction. I don't believe in that. I believe that if you slap me, I could blow your fucking head off. You shouldn't put your hand. I don't care. And I feel like if you pick a fight, you deserve anything you get after that. If you initiate contact, you deserve anything you get after that. And I think that you got to be reasonable. Of course, if somebody bump into you, I'm not saying you shoot them in the face at the Falcons, and that's not what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, don't pick a fight. There's no way that you can start something and then dictate the appropriate response, like because you're picking on somebody. So if you just say this happens, if you were out and about and you were drunk and you was at the Falcon game, just say it, and you was sauced up and you got in somebody's face who was a Saints fan or something. Say, yeah, you motherfucker. I've seen people do this. Say, fuck your wife or something like that. He don't gotta participate in like a verbal back. He could punch you in your face and break your nose, and all his friends could stomp you into you a paraplegic. And I'm gonna be doing just like this because you shouldn't have kicked it off. You shouldn't have done that. And you might feel like, well, it was somebody said something to you, and then you punch them. That's so outrageous. And I be feeling like, man, I just want to say this, man. When you initiate the conflict, anything, there are some of y'all, I be saying this to y'all. It's some of y'all that believe that since y'all on the internet, that you could say anything you want to. That you could tell people fuck people, and y'all talk about people's wives and talk about their personal life. And somebody gonna catch your ass at a Falcons practice and stomp the shit out you. I'm gonna be honest, somebody gonna stomp the shit out because you gonna think it was just on the internet. Nah, people take shit serious when you get to talk about their kids and their wife and their livelihood and all that personal shit. So I be want to say this. There are no rules to a reaction. You could say something verbally and get your nose broke for something you said. So just know I'm out on the fact that there are rules that you have to be appropriate when there's you do not have to be appropriate. So the person who started it get whatever you got coming to him. If I go kick a dog in the face and he ripped my arm off, well, I mean, I probably shouldn't kick the dog in the face. If I jump in a lion thing at the zoo, yeah, of course I would hope he don't maul me. But if I slap the lion and I throw his steak around, I mean, he might take my neck off. It's no rules to that. So I just want to say I'm completely out on that. It's no rules to reaction. Just don't start shit and you'll keep yourself safe. Johnny Yates, are you in or out?
Yeah, I'm probably out to an extent. Yeah, because you don't want to do like
you don't want to do wildness, but you gotta be
absolutely yeah. I mean, if you're the person who started it, you just like you said. I mean, you just
get whatever you got coming.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do with it. I mean, yeah. I mean, you just Yeah, 100%.
And I just want to say this to add on to that. Man, y'all got to conduct y'all same. And I think that we do as Atlanta fans. I haven't seen us do it. But I've been to some Redskin games, and I've seen some Philly fans that really I've been to a Dallas game where some people really took. So I seen somebody throw like some nachos on somebody's wife, just because they a full thing of nacho, just dumped it on somebody's wife, man.
Yeah, so you get an ass whooping for that.
You get your ass whooped for that. And he don't gotta throw nachos. He got a hot dog now. He gotta throw a hot dog back at you. No. He could throw you onto the field, onto your neck until you paralyzed. And I'm gonna be cheering like it was a good hit on the field. So no rules to a reaction. I'm out. Let's go.
Dre said, if kid wants to do it, then yes. If you want to do it through your kid, then no. Yeah. Big difference there, man.
Hey, I'm glad he worded that. If you want to do it through your kid, these dads are signing their kids up for some expensive therapy. That's all they're doing,
man. Dude, I even see it. Like I said, I see it with baseball, man. I see it like the dads who either didn't play or they did play and didn't make it, and and it's like they're playing a tough game to start, you know what I mean? And they're 11, 12, 13 years old, whatever they are, even younger. Like you see at younger ages too. It's like,
any of them crazy, John? Like, just get your head up. Are they screaming at the? Have you seen that before?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I've seen them. I've seen like verbal, like just screaming at each other in the dugout when there was like a dad coaching. I've seen a kid hit his dad with a bat.
Oh shit!
It gets crazy, dude.
Yeah,
it gets crazy. Like, I mean, we're lucky that the team that, I mean, granted, now we have tryouts coming next month. Actually, no, it's in like 2 weeks. No, it's next week. Anyway, but we already kind of know like what organization we're with. So it's like we've been lucky with some good parents, but you still talk to some that are just like, bro, they're not signing a contract like next week. Like they still gotta like learn how to bathe well and like put on deodorant and like shit.
Right.
Just, you know
right.
what I mean? It's like they take it in seriously, like way too damn seriously. It's like
it's just a game. Have fun, man.
And most of those dads that are like that, those kids quit playing because they just they can't take it.
Too serious.
They burn out. They can't take it.
It's a job. Yeah. So did you get packed and moved in? I know you got your private ship. No, I hope you're talking to me. Yes, I'm packed.
Yeah.
So Miss Lisa said, play stupid games. Stop trying. Just stop picking on people, man. Don't be respectful. If we on the internet, if we in person, just be respectful because you never know who you're talking to. So Miss Lisa said, some people take things way too far when it comes to sport. It's all supposed to be fun. I've seen y'all do that, like too drunk at the game. Man, this is for fun. This ain't that serious. Dre said, I've seen a father and son fight because the dad. But that's crazy that you fight your son in front of him. Oh my god,
dude! This kid took a bat and whacked the shit out of the dad's leg, like right around his calf, just like whack.
That's embarrassing in front of everybody.
Oh yeah,
poor parenting at its finest, buddy.
Yeah, and then the ump threw the dad out, and he threw them both out. But like, I can't even imagine that ride home. I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah.
Like, just embarrassing, dude. All right. I got two, but they're going to be combined as one. So my last in or out. I just saw this today. Burger King apparently has this new burger. Have you seen this?
No.
With 20 slices of cheese on it.
No.
And it's just there's nothing else. John. I'm not fucking kidding you. And you can look up new Burger King cheeseburger. Like it's called like the real cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's fucking 20 slices of cheese. Like, I don't know what people are doing. This is why other countries looking at us and be like, no wonder y'all's fucking medical bills are out of this roof because you got this shit. Like
20 slices
of cheese on a burger.
You will not digest that.
100% out. Hey, dude,
Oh, I'm out. Man, I remember I don't know who had it, but it was like the bun was like a donut. I said, no, we going too far.
That's starting right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. With like the bun. I'm out on that. Yeah, 20 slices. I got to see that.
Oh, it looks disgusting. And then by far and wide, which is the thing online. I bet. It's just stupid as shit. So by far and wide, which is the thing online, they did a top 10 ranking of fast food fries. So I had to check on it because fries is that's kind of like my, Achilles heel, whatever, when it comes to fast food. So see if y'all agree with any of this shit. So number 10, they got Sonic. And I haven't had Sonic fries in I don't know how long, so I can't really speak to it. They have McDonald's as number 9.
They're shitty now. I will tell you, they're shitty now. It ain't like they were. They're shitty.
Yeah, man, Mike. I don't know, dude.
That's crazy. 20 slices of cheese.
Well, Tyler said he saw that mess. It's only at a Burger King in Thailand. Who the fuck eats that in Thailand?
Yeah. Ugh.
Like, that doesn't even make any sense. All right, so number 8 was In-N-Out Burger, which I don't think you've had, right?
Never had that.
I do like them. Arby's is number 7.
I do like Arby's curly fries.
Wendy's number 6. I actually like Wendy's.
Fries.
I like their new fries.
Now.
Really good.
They're different.
Really good. So 6, I think, is a little low for Wendy's.
Yeah.
Because they got Burger King at 5.
I haven't
had it since. Yeah. Look, so Georgia State they had a Burger King like on campus, like in the student center kind of thing.
Okay.
This is and so like I would literally eat, and then you could get a double cheeseburger for $2, or like sometimes they have it. Yeah.
Okay.
So for like a lot of my college career, I had like 2 double cheeseburgers almost every day that I was there. So I literally haven't had Burger King since I left college, dude. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That is so long. Anyway, number 4 was Chick-fil-A.
Good.
I do like waffle fries.
Great.
Now, this one I had no idea. And I could be missing something out here. So if I am, y'all tell me. Number 3, they got KFC.
I didn't even know that. I don't need KFC. I don't know.
Me either.
The wedges, potato wedges?
No, the picture was actual fries, but I don't know.
Okay, maybe. I didn't even know they had fries.
Me either. Number 2 was Popeyes.
I haven't had that. The spice.
They're kind of spicy. They're good.
They're
good.
Yeah,
they're good.
They're pretty okay.
Yeah. And number 1, would you guess number 1? So what I have left, or would you?
I just would it be Zaxby's?
Mm-mm.
Is that Five Guys?
It is.
Five Guys. There's no
comparison.
Yeah, Five Guys. There's no. Yeah, I'm going Five Guys and then Arby's curly fries. But Five Guys, it's sometimes a go, but they cost like $8 for it. Jesus.
They give you
they give you a ton. But I don't know if y'all remember this. It was a place. It was only in a few states. It was called Boardwalk Fries. It was almost the same fries. It was really good. But Five Guys, I agree with that. Yeah, but Wendy's fries are different. They killing McDonald's now. Oh, Checkers. You can't forget Checkers.
And it wasn't on the list. It was not on the list.
How did that not make the list?
I know.
It's like Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett and Checkers didn't make the list, top 10. What is going on? I got the last In-N-Out for y'all.
Yep.
You In-N-Out that one of the most mind-blowing thing as a child was not your imagination. It was not when you saw Jurassic Park in 3D. It was not IMAX theater. The most crazy shit that we all saw as a kid was when you was out in the mall, when you was out at shopping, and you saw your teacher in regular clothes. That shit was like jarring, wasn't it? Like, Miss John, what? Like, you couldn't believe that she was a person. It was I thought about that the other day. You couldn't even it was like your mouth was open, like, she just look at her getting a Hawaiian punch. Like, you couldn't believe that she drank and she breathed air and she wore jeans and she had like tattoo. Like, you couldn't believe this shit. Like, when you saw them out. So I just always thought like that. Are you in or out? One of the most jarring things as a child was you seeing your teacher when they wasn't in school mode.
Oh yeah, totally. And because there was one time I was out with we were out at a restaurant, and I'm 99% sure, dude, that she actively tried to avoid me.
Oh, okay.
Like she didn't. Yeah. She was like, she saw me and I saw her, but she didn't want to pretend like she saw me.
I got you.
But I was like in 3rd grade, so I was like, "Hello, it's Miss Morris." I go talk to Miss Morris. So I went over there, and dude, I know she played it off like, "Oh, hey, good to see you." Like, she wanted no part of that. Like, she was like, "I'm off. Like, I'm trying to eat dinner. I don't need your ass over here talking to me. I'm gonna see you on Monday and every day after that." So yeah, totally.
But I used to, and the teachers look way different when I was a kid. It was
way different. You seen that one, dude? You seen that? You seen that meme? It was like gym teachers when I was a kid and gym teachers now. Have you seen that one?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
So it's like it shows the woman it shows for like gym teachers when we were kids.
Yeah.
Is like a WCW wrestler, but it's a guy.
Yes, it was.
That's like what it looks like. Exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then now it looked like an IG model. It's hard to concentrate. So I'll be like, when we saw our teachers out, we never saw them on Instagram or nothing. So when we saw our teachers out, it was so jarring that they were real human beings. Like, that's Drake. I didn't even know they existed outside. So I didn't never think, oh, she got a boyfriend and she go out to eat and she listen to music.
Yep.
Like it's just, you did not view them like that. So when you saw him, it was almost like, what is going on? Like, and you went back to school and was like, y'all ain't gonna believe this. She a human being. She is an actual.
She eats dinner at restaurants.
Yeah,
she wear
eat and go shopping. She had a shopping cart. She was walking in a straight line. You couldn't believe it. So I just thought that was funny.
I gotta just say, Tyler said Five Guys gives you 7 potatoes worth of fries all thrown in the bag. So I don't know. You figured it out. That's exactly right, dude. Yeah, Carrie. So I had
See, here go Carrie. I already knew she was coming for the food talk. I knew I was waiting.
They are good.
Popeye's fries are good. I ain't had Popeye's.
See, this is it. Carrie knows. Yeah, in or out animal style fries. That's the way you do it.
What are animal style fries?
So it's their little special sauce. So whenever you go out west and you go to in or out, get an animal style burger. It's fantastic. Good stuff.
I like that. Okay.
And Arby's does have good fries. Yeah.
So hold on, John. Like animal style fries are in like random shapes and sizes.
What? Burger?
Like animal style fries.
Oh no, it's just regular. No, it's regular fries. They just call the sauce like animal style. Like you get it animal style, so they put like all the sauce all over. Now, Carrie, like the new one. Have you tried the new Wendy's?
Have you tried the new Wendy's fries, Carrie? Don't also no one eats bird. I don't know bird. Don't.
That's true. I don't know how they still.
Carrie, have you tried Wendy's fries lately though? Like they different.
They
stepped it up a notch.
I do like their mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are bomb.
Jay's Horror Gaming. Hey, appreciate you.
Jay's Horror Gaming. Love the name, buddy. But I don't count that as fast. There's no drive-through. Yeah, and they're so slow.
They are. They're very slow. Oh man. All right, dude. We hit 2 hours tonight.
A 2 hour out of your Falcon Mind podcast to come back. We've been going for 2 weeks, so y'all give us a pass, please. We love y'all.
That's right. So we will be back next Wednesday. Again, make sure if y'all that came in late, man, make sure y'all hit the like button for us. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe if you haven't already, because we're trying to hit 700 and keep on going to 1,000. Appreciate it. Berto, man. JR hit us with those super chats tonight, man. That was awesome. That was very good of them to do. Again, 7:30 Wednesdays is our new time. You can follow us Twitter, Out of Your FM Mind, Instagram and TikTok are both Out of Your Falcon Mind. Again, man, happy birthday to Smitty. Happy birthday to Damsky. Hope you guys had a great day, man. If y'all want this shirt or any other Out of Your Falcon Mind merchandise, it's bonfire.com/Out of Your Falcon Mind. You can get stuff there. Check out old Humble Distillery, man. That's VSN's new sponsor. You can check them out. Bourbon, whiskey, different types, man. It look great. Definitely want to buy one, and I will get back to you on my findings. Man, I may have one. Actually, I may have one on the show, man. Actually,
y'all got to do that. I just want to say, man, thank you guys for always rocking with us. Because if we take a break or we don't take a break, y'all always rock with us. Again, shout out to Berto and JR for the super chat. I don't even know how to do that, but thank you. And again, man, I just want to thank y'all for always rocking with us, man. Because if it's times I got to miss a show for legal reasons, for other reasons, for moving reasons, for all type of reasons. Y'all always keep rocking with us. We've been gone for a week now, for 2 weeks. It's just been a lot. So I didn't expect this to be like this the day we came back. So this was awesome tonight. Thank you so much. And I encourage y'all. I don't know, but please like the show if you watch it. Just like it at the start before you even get going, so we can get the likes up. But thank you so much.
Yep, and the 5-star reviews on iTunes and Spotify, we appreciate that. Helps us grow on those platforms too, because a lot of folks still listen to us, which is great. I mean, whichever way, man, y'all want to take us and get our content, that's great. Carrie did say, no, I haven't tried the new fries. Wendy's fries. Haven't had Wendy's this year because in Florida, people were getting raw chicken sandwiches.
Ugh.
So yeah, take a break from that shit because you do not like that. Please. That is gross. Definitely catch it at the beginning of tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, Jordan. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Appreciate you. Lisa.
Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Let's get you on soon. I want to see. That's right.
Have a good rest of the week, y'all.
Thank you, Miss Pam. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Pam. If you don't eat McDonald's, right? Yeah. Yep.
You're 100%
and they don't
right.
break down.
And I didn't have it in a long time, and I had it, and I was just like, damn, this is not what I missed. Dude, hopefully.
Damn, hopefully. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, brother, man. That's awesome.
Another
super
man, I fucking love y'all, man. I love y'all. Thank you so much.
I said this when we were on when I was on with Savion and Fleet after you got off the show, man. For everybody to keep rocking with us through the summer, like when we got nothing to talk about, but like just dumb shit that people are posting on media, and talking about the team is awesome, man. Because we're just having a blast with it, man. So we appreciate y'all hanging out with us in June and July, and we can't wait to see you guys at the training camp. We will be there. Tyler, appreciate you, brother. Have a good one, man.
Tyler, thank you, man.
So again, subscribe to us, subscribe to Variety Sports Network. They hit 300 today, so we're trying to help Variety Sports keep growing, man, doing their thing. And we will catch y'all next Wednesday. Try to look at some guests. We're going to keep having guests on too. We wanted to have our show coming back as just us, but we're going to we got to get back together the one time. We got to get back together with JR and Jonathan. We're going to we have already talked with Dave, the Falcoholic. He's going to be back on before the season starts. We're going to get Aaron back on because we had Aaron. We get some good stuff out of Aaron. We have fun with him, so we'll get him on. So we're just going to keep having fun.
Got to get Ev back on, man. Gotta get my man.
Ev. We should do Ev and Aaron at the same time.
That'd be epic.
We see if we can try to figure that out. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of the week, man, and we will catch y'all next Wednesday. Mike, brother, take us out.
Out of your Falcon mind. Peace.